for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Monday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? That means Mike Vitale's back.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey.
What up? Are well.
Welcome back to the program, Mikey.
Thank you very
Welcome
much.
back to the land of the living. How are you, my friend?
Pretty good. I was just hiding for a couple of weeks.
They do that to you. They make you take that vacation.
Yep.
You're like a spring vacation guy.
I went back to the Midwest.
Oh, back to
and it
your
was
roots.
cold and freezing in Wisconsin. I couldn't wait to get back.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Tornadoes the next day.
My hometown of St. Louis, Missouri got hit by one. Like, all the rain that is needed here is just being wasted.
Yeah.
Over the Midwest. Just put it here. Put it in New Mexico.
It's coming.
I am Fred Slow, and if all things go right in my life, the next Mark Ronchetti, weather-wise only.
Got to be careful.
Got to be real careful.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. I think Stella Sun's a really excellent reporter. Van, how are you?
Doing good. You don't got to worry about me turning into Ronchetti. I quit wearing red hats after Fred Durst.
Oh, wow.
Robert, I don't know if you watched any of this debate this past weekend where everyone's in trouble in this thing. Everyone in the entire world is in trouble. Why won't you run for Republican nominee for governor, Robert Gibson?
For the obvious reason. My name is Robert. I did not watch that.
Oh, you did not?
But I've heard a whole lot about it.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched some snippets.
It was bad. It was bad.
Bad as in good?
No.
Because, I like bad.
It was good.
I love bad.
The gubernatorial debate. It was good for Ronchetti.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was good for Dow, but I just don't think she's got a shot. I'm a big fan of hers.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to put one out there, I say go with Rebecca. But I don't think so, boys.
I think it's pretty locked up.
Greg Zanetti's microphone didn't even work.
Like, what?
They're doing a Zoom thing. He's got like we do, like these,
yeah.
What are these, Shure 3700s or whatever these are? He's got, and it's not even.
Sennheiser.
Yeah. Is that what it was? So he had a big old Sennheiser.
Yep.
And he didn't have it selected on his audio input.
Oh, man.
So it's drawing audio off his laptop or whatever. And you're just like, oh. And then R.I.P. J Block. Okay. There's your recap of the gubernatorial weekend. We had a banger of a day on Saturday. We were part of the Drive for Relief for the Cumulus Cluster where how many, Van? You were the last on-air talent there. How many truckloads?
That is right. I helped load and unload the 4th and 5th trucks.
Oh my
donation.
Gosh.
Wow.
I was truck 3 and 4, and you were trucks 4 and 5.
Yes.
Which means the morning shift, which was JJ Buck and Jeff Symbieta and BV and Bob and TJ, all those guys over there at KKB, they did 2. I did 1.5, and you did 1.5.
I did the final 1.5.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
5 trucks. Are you kidding me?
Wonderful people from the Salvation Army. Wonderful people from Bernalillo County Fire. Of course, all the talent here at Cumulus. It was an awesome team effort.
Friend of the show, Howard, came up. It was like, get this, Robert.
What's up?
Howard went to like Costco right before, just loaded up the truck.
Oh, he came with his personal own.
Yeah. And he was like,
awesome.
He was like, here you go.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, Howard. You were lovely.
That's awesome.
There's so many thoughtful donations.
Yeah,
JD was there, a couple guys in 2 Men On shirts. We share the love. We share the love.
Represent.
Yep.
So I did a little KKOB spot yesterday talking about it. And, it's just kind of a incredible thing because you don't realize the reach you necessarily have. But we did. We filled up 5 box trucks worth of stuff and sent that all to Las Vegas, New Mexico by way of the Salvation Army, where they will then distribute it to Mora and all the surrounding counties and communities up there. And it was everything, Robert.
Yeah.
So it was like, and I know you were out, you had a family thing,
right?
But it was obvious stuff, food and water, blankets, batteries, flashlights. But I'm talking like there was baby formula. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know how hard it is to get baby formula right now? People are just donating it.
Yeah.
There was dog food. There was stuffed animals. There was everything. It was
awesome. That's awesome when the
it was awesome.
community comes together like that. And whenever that happens, I always think, man, just out of the blue. Just okay, you went from nothing to 5 truckloads of everything.
That's right.
There were people in wait as we were setting up at 7:30 in the morning or whatever. People were waiting at 7:30, and I get it. They got to get on the rest of their days or whatever. Make this, but just truckloads and trailer loads. And speaking of trailer loads, my former employer, Sports and Wellness, which I don't usually speak positive. No, I'm just kidding. It's a great organization, and it's an upper level gym. Van and I regulared it for many years.
Sure.
They made 3 trailer loads of donations to the drive. So Jessica Armio will be joining us at 6:30. She's the regional personal training manager for Sports and Wellness, and she's going to connect with us on the friend of the show hotline. And we're going to talk about how they took the drive that they had here and then handed it to us to take up via the Salvation Army. And we talked about that while we were at the drive, Van. We talked about how it seemed like a lot of these donations were from businesses and individuals that have been doing something individually. And then we're like, this is the best avenue to get this stuff up north.
Yeah. Like, number one, thank you for your epic donation. Number two, you're welcome. You don't have to drive it up.
Yeah, it's like
Win-win.
forming like Voltron. Everyone's separate, then comes together.
Mhm.
Boom.
And I didn't think of the need for pet supplies.
Yeah, that was a big
animal.
There we go.
The animal lovers really turned out.
Yeah.
Like, animal lovers, there's a special place for you.
Yeah.
If you're like upper echelon, top of the pyramid, like creepy dog or cat person. But everyone below that person is the best person I've ever met. And they all came out on Saturday.
Not cat ladies.
Yeah.
Not cat ladies. I met with I don't know who she was a fan of, but I met with a lady, and she had brought a trunk full of like canned dog food and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, this is a tremendous, lovely donation. And she was like, oh, little Sparky just left us.
Oh no. Oh, don't rub it in.
And she was like, this just seemed like the best way to help. And I was like, I love that. I hate your current situation.
Yeah.
I love what you did with it.
Yeah.
Like,
the wounds aren't even healed.
no.
What a person. See,
now I feel bad. You just made me feel bad. Because if my dog passed away right now, there is no extra. We're daily with him. We're daily with her. Like,
don't overinvest.
Yeah, hey, dollar store every other day. That's what I'm doing.
That's how Van pays for his PO box 6 months at a time because he don't know.
I'm about to do that. Literally.
Yeah. He knows there's a $4 discount if you pay a year at a time.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it at all.
That's a really good point. I didn't put any thought into that. I got a 16-and-a-half-year-old beagle. Maybe I should start quit buying
rationing. So tremendous drive. Thank you to everyone at the cluster who was a part of it. Us and Conservative Talk and country and pop and adult and rock and everyone who was involved. It was about as good as anything. Also, big shout out to Eddie Nunez. Eddie Nunez at UNM, athletic director.
All of UNM athletics.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
The Spirit Squad was out and they just did an absolute banger of a job. And then I know we need to reach out actually to Eddie to have him on because there's also an exciting announcement about UNM hosting the United Soccer match that was rescheduled from this past weekend. They're going to do it on a Tuesday, Van. That's tomorrow. Can I give you a little bit of a conspiracy right here, boys?
Please
what is it?
Phoenix was afraid to play on a Saturday in front of a packed lab, so they faked a COVID exposure because now, surprisingly, only 3 days later, they're able to play, and they're going to do it in the much less impactful, much less drunkened fan base over at the UNM soccer facility, and it's not going to be the home field advantage that the United would have had on Saturday. Go.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is we need to get a couple kegs and go down to the parking lot and make sure everyone's turned up to 11.
There we go.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, the 3 days. Come on, that tells it all. You couldn't do it 3 days ago, but now, miraculously, 72 hours later, we're good to go. That makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Everything I'm telling you is factual. Phoenix is afraid of your boys. They're afraid to come down Isotopes Park and play in the lab. They're afraid to see over 10,000 screaming curse heads out there. So what are they going to do? They're going to trick you.
There we go.
Hey, and real talk, Devin Sandoval's back.
Duh.
They just put the fear of God in him. They're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I got to deal with Devin now too.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
That's the thing, because Devin Sandoval, he came back and he was like, hey, I'm back in the game or whatever. Also, Phoenix, your arms aren't long enough to box with God.
Ooh.
Mhm.
And they were like, oh, is that Devin Sandoval or God?
Also, it was Brandon Ortega's wedding weekend, so
Yeah, had to pay
it was
respect.
out of respect. So.
Van and I enjoyed Brandon Ortega's wedding this past Sunday, but the story is actually the bachelor party on Friday night.
Oh my!
I saw the pictures. I know they don't do any justice.
Nope.
We'll talk later.
This is
Definitely off there.
more of an off the air conversation.
Definitely off the air conversations.
But it was an absolute banger of a weekend. Live chat is up and rolling. Joel Oevino, the Aardvark. Somebody has a case of a Monday. That is us. The boys keeping it real. Thank you so very much. Welcome back, Vital, from the live chat. There we go.
Hey.
Thanks for having me. You're back.
Mikey.
Also, I would love to see the rugby team come out and support the United. I'd love to see the Aardvarks out there on a Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Heck of a little weekend for sports here in Albuquerque. Robert, I'm sorry about your girl getting robbed. I know you hate when you see people get robbed, and you watched an absolute mugging on television as Holly Holm was just robbed at UFC Fight Night 206.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. Whenever something bad happens to Holly Holm, you may not even have to watch it. Just get on social media.
Duh.
That's what it's all about.
She's a princess.
That's what it's all about.
She's the city's princess.
Look, you didn't
I
even.
thought it was going to be a riot or something based on social media. Like, they were not playing.
You didn't even have to watch the fight.
Yeah.
You just had to look at the statistics. She dominated. The scoring shouldn't have been that close. Number one, she shouldn't have lost. Number two, the scoring shouldn't even be that close.
Also,
So is MMA becoming boxing now when it comes to this stuff?
oh, it is,
You
right?
said it first.
Yeah.
It has to. It is.
Yeah.
Because also, let me see where the money was going. Because I'm that guy.
Ooh.
Where's the money at?
Yep.
Well, also, is this a push for the younger fighter because Holly is on the other
Ketlin
end of the
Vieira? I don't know who that. I didn't.
The fix was in.
The first thing that I saw about it was she's this young, and I was like, well, Holly's about to lose because they need some new blood. They need another fighter of young, stature. That's what I looked at it as.
Oh God, you're so dumb. Correct.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. All right, you
The
did
fix
your
was in.
time. Get her out the door. Let's bring this new blood in.
The fix was in the whole time.
You get paid
They're
on.
trying to prop her up.
Does UFC pay her on the backside somehow to make out for it? Is there a thing like that? Because I think Holly Holm is owed. I think Holly Holm, she deserves respect.
She just finds a duffel bag.
I'm saying it.
Ooh.
I'm saying it. Because Holly Holm tweets afterwards and she's like, and she don't say robbed. You don't say robbed.
Yeah, okay.
But she tweets afterwards and she says, I think I won the fight.
Sure.
That's
We know what you meant.
sounds like
You know what you meant.
There's legit gripe. Vital, did you watch this fight?
She was robbed.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, Holly, thanks for being a good friend of the UFC. Check in the duffel bag I put
Yeah.
there.
Well, if it's a UFC duffel bag, it's really like a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
She
We're not
gets-
going to do duffel
No.
bags.
She gets to the airport and her ticket's upgraded to first
There
class.
we go. It's an envelope
Yep.
with another envelope and another envelope in it.
Yeah. Miss Holm, I've been waiting for you. It's a guy holding a sign and she's like, I'm departing. He's like, I needed you to have this. You don't even know what it is. She's like, this is
They spell her last name wrong, put an S on the end.
duh. Or
It's from a friend.
they just write loser. And
Oh,
Ow.
ouch.
she's like, that's me.
Ooh. Checking in. Loser checking in.
She a bad dude. She is a bad dude. Took a tough L.
Arguably the best to ever do it in boxing.
Boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the mountain, UFC.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. She's done now, right? She's the path of Tiger Woods. She can't fight again.
She got a fighter spirit.
14,
She's gonna go out on top with a W.
14 and
She ain't
5.
done. She's not done.
Well, if she's not, just don't fight a younger person.
Vital, the control in this was over 10 minutes to only 90 seconds.
You saying Holly Holm needs Jake Paul's booking agent?
There we go.
That's
Yeah,
the
she
one.
controlled the fight.
She did. She controlled everything.
Friend of the show, you beat me to this, Joel. Clarissa Shields. Yes, that's number one. She's the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time.
Hard to argue.
Yeah.
Let's grab one. Got a fun day today. Forrest Stolting will be joining us at 4:45. We're going to talk Isotopes baseball. Everything's going on in every sport right now. This is the climax of sports outside of October for the year. This is the varsity B of sport time right now. So we're going to enjoy this one. It's going to be a full day. Talk a little bit of NBA whenever we get back. We're 2 men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinon. We play on Team I-9. Starter days at the YMCA Central New Mexico. Where we spend our evenings, Van, over at Hollow Spirits.
Yes,
Let's do that. Let's do that.
sir.
A little bit of Teller Vodka is what I had to drink this weekend at Brandon Ortega's big wedding. Congratulations, Brandon.
And then I said, congratulations.
He married a gal from Puerto Rico, Vital. There's a lot of Latinx music. Too much. There was too much.
Fred had to go for a couple walks.
Oh,
He was a little
come on,
overwhelmed.
Fred, come on.
I was at a wedding reception and I heard songs for the first time. What?
What language is this?
What
Fred,
language?
that is Spanish.
I
You've lived in Albuquerque for 5 years. You
So,
cannot recognize
it's like I need
Spanish.
I need to drink less.
So you've never heard Bad Bunny is basically what you're saying.
Only in WWE.
There we-
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Beat the New Mexico heat this summer with regular maintenance of your HVAC system. Call Anderson Air Corps, the HVAC geeks, and put our 60 years of expertise to work at your home or business. Visit AndersonAirCorps.com to learn more.
This report brought to you by Anderson Air Corps Heating and Cooling.
Traffic right now, all in all, looks really good here in the metro. We do have a little bit of a slowdown southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. Nothing too bad there. And we are also still dealing with some slowdowns on southbound San Mateo as you approach Montgomery as well.
New Balance Albuquerque. Shoes that fit better and perform better. At New Balance, we actually measure your feet on Juan Tabo north of Constitution and in Cottonwood Corners next to Best Buy. New Balance.
Brought to you by New Balance.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer affects us all, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your challenge for this September 24th event. And every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details right now online at lobocancerchallenge.org.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and Navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Do you think you have COVID-19? Are you suffering from symptoms like cough, fever, shortness of breath, sore throat, or chills? Knowing if you have COVID-19 can help you seek proper treatment and prevent the virus from spreading to your family and community. You should get tested if you have symptoms of COVID-19 or have been in close contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19. Don't wait. Find a test near you at findatestnm.org. That's findatestnm.org.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
And you're up.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Will you talk for 2 seconds while I clear my throat?
Sure thing, DJ Cool.
Okay, I'm done. We talked through the whole break, and then I'm like, okay, microphone. You know what that throat clear was for? All the fellas out there.
Oh, man. That's pretty bad.
Stop.
All the ladies out there. Don't need no man. All right. The conversation is Heat Celtics, so we'll start with Warriors in Dallas.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Golden State.
Is it dynasty still, or did they take too many years off?
No, I think it's a dynasty because it's the same core group of people.
Yeah, I still got the core.
Yep.
The big three.
Who's the big three?
Draymond, Steph, and Clay.
Ah, you left out Kevin Durant, so you're wrong. Kevin Durant is the core. Ask him.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you got those three and their coach, that's what it is.
Yeah. I agree.
3-0.
Hey, who knew?
That's so bad.
That's horrible.
Who knew that you could stop Luka by guarding him?
Crazy.
All they had to do was just guard him. It's like no one's ever played defense against him until this series.
Over 40 minutes, 11 of 23, 4 for 9.
They're not stopping him, though.
He had 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's averaging close to 40, but the problem is he's getting them after they're already down by double digits and the game's over with. Yeah.
That's your go-to line, Van. Where you're like, oh, in that basket, he cuts the lead to 20.
Mm-hmm.
He got to the stripe 17 times. There ain't no one down there in Dallas is the problem. They got one cat.
I don't know anyone after Luka. You know who's the player that I know after Luka? Dirk. I don't know.
He's been out.
Yeah, and he's in the stands shaking his head every time like, oh, my God.
Jason Kidd. I don't know anyone.
None of those dudes.
Reggie Bullock, I guess, is what everyone would say, but he don't score no points.
Wasn't Detlef Schrempf part of the Mavericks years
No,
ago?
that's the Seattle Supersonics.
Nah, he's right though, but that's young Detlef. That's when he was like super young. I think he was like a rookie or something. But no, Dallas. No, everybody saw this coming.
Literally everyone of all time.
Yeah,
I was rooting for a better series though.
When they beat Phoenix, I was like, well, go ahead and put Golden State as one of the teams in the finals.
Do you guys think that Luka is the best 22-year-old of all time?
No.
Who is?
LeBron James.
He didn't.
Magic.
LeBron didn't win no ships until he was 27.
I'll say Magic.
He didn't win no ships at 22.
But
yes, he did. He won his rookie year. Finals
Yes, he
MVP.
did. Yeah, he did.
I'll say Magic just because of that. I'm not saying numbers because numbers are easy to get now.
They don't matter.
The numbers don't matter.
No, he had 40 and a loss.
I was looking at the game the other night, and they were talking about how he has 9 40-point games, and Dirk only had 7 his whole career in the playoffs. And I was like, but Dirk only lost one of those games.
Yeah, ships.
Yeah.
Luka's like 2 for 7. So he's getting all of his
He got
points
no
in
help.
garbage time. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying LeBron is a good comparison because LeBron had to do all this by himself when he was young before he switched to Miami.
When he was 22, that team he took to the finals with Larry Hughes and
Ilgauskas.
And what was the cat's name with the fro? The white cat with the fro?
Birdman?
No,
I know what
17.
you're talking about.
Oh,
Varejao?
Valanciunas.
Varejao.
Yeah.
That's the most garbage team to ever make it to the finals, ever, all time.
You're 100% correct.
That guy that slept with LeBron's mom.
Booby.
Which one?
Booby. No, here's the difference between that LeBron taking that team and Luka. Luka's playing a team that's really good, and they're coming out of a. I don't even think. Let's be real. If the Lakers were what they were supposed to be, Luka then wouldn't be here.
Say that again.
If the Lakers were what they're supposed to be, the Mavs should not have been in the conference finals.
If the Lakers could build a time machine and teleport to 5 years ago, it'd be so good.
But
because everybody was like, it's going to be the Lakers and Phoenix in the Western Conference Finals.
And by the way, fitting that Steph Curry is going to win the first Western Conference MVP award.
The Steph Curry award?
Super fitting.
Yeah.
But you are every Lakers fan because you're the guy who's like, Psh, San Antonio did it with a bunch of guys who were like 40. Like we could do it with a bunch of guys who are 40. Manu Ginobili, I think, is still 40. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
You're giving me one example.
Yeah.
There's 75 years of NBA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about one San Antonio team? And I guess really three.
Well,
I think Tim Duncan had a ship at 22.
He
Twin
did.
Towers.
Yeah.
He did.
When David was
99. Yep.
Playing too. Not
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Yep.
The problem being the best player ever who's 22 years old, which I'll have that conversation with Luka, is you're up against the best shooter to ever play the game. Ever.
And he doesn't have to be the best dude on his team every night.
What?
He doesn't.
He ain't got KD no more.
He
never needed him.
He already had a chip before KD.
Shoot, got two of them.
How does KD feel now that he's on the other side of losing?
He always
now with
feels
the
like a loser.
Warriors.
He's trying to get back with him. He made that call. Hey, I know Wiggins is all right, but he's not me.
Wiggins is older than you think because he's been in the league for a minute, but he's not as old as you think. He's older than you think, not as old as you think.
How old is he?
26. What?
That's true. That's
like,
true.
We've been waiting for you. Like, cool, you're here now. Are you new KD?
No.
Don't have to be. We got stuff.
That's what happens when you're number one pick on one of the worst franchises ever.
What makes it a problem to defend the Warriors is that the Warriors move the ball around so quickly and efficiently. It's hard to, stop them one guy, really.
Yeah. They don't
Their
need
ball
a big
their
man either.
spacing is incredible.
Steph Curry has never lost a playoff game after graduating college.
Say that again.
I love his straight face. Like that's real news right there.
Just got his degree.
You know
last week. I mean, what's up? Dude, hey, go to school, kids.
That's funny.
This would be the fourth ship. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that'd be 2 without Kevin?
Yep.
4 in 60 years.
2 years were garbage years.
I think they would have had more, barring injuries.
Yep.
Clay was gone
go.
for a season and a half.
Yep.
If Clay wouldn't have gotten hurt,
Steph was hobbling 2 years ago and powered through it.
Remember KD during the finals.
Yep.
All right, you boys help me out here real quick. Bay Area dudes. Joe Montana, Barry Bonds, Jerry Rice. God, Steph better than all of them, right? Who am I leaving out? Wilt?
Steph ain't no better than Jerry, man.
How many Jerry got?
I don't know. But it's Jerry Rice.
He got 2 of Montana. He got 2
Only reason why I say not yet. Only because if you do the little Mount Rushmore of football players, Jerry's on it.
Steph is on it. He with the 4th? He's not?
Nah, he's not.
Jerry's the best non-quarterback in the history of football.
Yeah.
He's better at his job than anybody has ever been.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree
Willie
with what you
Mays.
just said.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Right.
I got Willie Mays number 1.
Okay. Steph's in the top 5?
I would say yes.
Right now. Yep.
First ballot Hall of Famer. His career's not even over.
Right now.
Just a stud.
I don't see how people don't like Steph Curry, though. That's what I don't get.
He's so nice.
I think that's the thing. He's so nice and he's so good.
And he has so much fun on the court. He's fun to watch.
He's a humble guy. He works at Subway part-time.
What?
See those Subway commercials?
Welcome back, Mike.
It took him a while to get commercials too, didn't it?
It took Michael a second to get back in the group.
Yeah.
I'm of a belief that Golden State is going to win 5 more playoff games this year, and they're going to lose 0 more playoff games.
They take a night off. They'll get one.
They'll
lose one.
They're about to take 3 off in a row, waiting for Miami and Boston to wrap up.
Way more than that. They're going to 7.
Both teams left in the East might be the 2 best defensive teams left, though. So they'll be able to quiet the Warriors.
Yeah, that don't work in basketball.
If you were to walk up to me and hand me Marcus Smart, and I was like, "Hey, I actually have Steph Curry," I would say that's not a fair trade for you. I cannot. You will not
at all.
Speaking of teams that have had players together, how about Smart and Brown and Tatum? They've been around together, and they play pretty good with each other.
Yeah.
They just had to get rid of Brad Stevens.
Yeah, kick him up to the front office.
You have hated Brad Stevens for a while.
I am indifferent to Brad Stevens.
Just like everyone else was. Cool that you're here.
Including his team.
Dallas is going to win 0 more games.
Done.
You got to win 1 for the fans, right?
No.
Luka's got to light it up for like 67 points, 20 rebounds.
Oh, the Kobe going away game?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to do that, but they're going to lose by 15.
I agree.
Because if people off the bench for Golden State are putting up 12 to 15 points, that just negates everything.
Let's go to commercial. Got a couple options when we get back. I'm feeling Baker Mayfield, boys. I'm feeling Baker Mayfield.
You're feeling for him?
No matter what happens, Baker Mayfield ends up winning. No matter what happens.
He's already won. What are you talking about?
More on that when we get back. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Well, a new crash to tell you about southbound on Coors as you approach Paseo. That is affecting your 2 left turn lanes onto Paseo. It's also causing quite a bit of backup, so be careful going through there. If you can avoid that area, probably best to do that for the time being. Also seeing slowdowns northbound I-25 between Gibson and Central, and southbound 25 Osuna to Montgomery is moving slow as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
The big fella was great and all, but he was no Shohei Ohtani. Because believe this, Ruth was not slinging 98-mile-per-hour cheddar or crushing 109-mile-per-hour laser shots. Stop comparing Shohei to the Babe. There's never been another guy like this, and there never will be ever again.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Hey, I'm Ariana. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Southwest Salad is when I take a bite, it's like, wow, I'm getting a punch from the roasted corn. I'm getting a kick from the spicy chicken. It's just great.
Hi, this is Tori. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the avocado lime dressing. It adds to the chicken, the bacon, and the roasted corn. It takes the salad to a whole nother level.
Order a salad for delivery on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. N72. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
Okay, we've gathered you here in Yield Conference Room to announce that thanks to all your hard work, there will be bonuses this year in the form of gift cards to Grimwald's Tavern.
Throughout history, people have always been underpaid. Search jobs by salary at monster.com or download the app.
Hey, I'm Ariana. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Southwest Salad is when I take a bite, it's like, wow, I'm getting a punch from the roasted corn. I'm getting a kick from the spicy chicken. It's just great.
Hi, this is Tori. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the avocado lime dressing. It adds to the chicken, the bacon, and the roasted corn. It takes the salad to a whole nother level.
Order a salad for delivery on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. N72. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
The Albuquerque Isotopes are back in town Tuesday to take on the Round Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers. On Wednesday, the first 500 fans will receive Isotopes baseball card team sets, courtesy of iRepair NM. Then spend Memorial Day weekend at the lab as the Isotopes are giving away camouflage hats, jerseys, and launching fireworks. Albuquerque Isotopes baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels, plumbing, heating, and air.
Imagine living in total comfort this winter with warm, clean, healthy air. The Halo LED actively seeks out and removes dust, dander, germs, odors, allergens, mold, and is proven to kill 99.9% of viruses in the air and even on surfaces. Keep your family breathing healthy and happy. Call Daniels today at 898-8860. 898-8860.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1.
Identity, you have none. What's your personnel look like?
95.9 FM and AM 610.
And you're up.
Making a liar out of us is Forrest Stolting. So we said we'd be here at 4:45. He said, nah. I'm on East Coast time and get here a little bit early. Forrest, welcome to the program.
Great to be here, guys. Good to be back in studio, too, for the second time of my tenure at the Isotope. So it's a nice little cozy spot y'all got here.
It's been a minute. You're a busy guy.
Oh, man, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
One place to the next.
That's a good thing.
How's the baseball team doing?
Doing all right. Had a little bit of a rough week in Salt Lake last week. We lost 4-6, but boys coming back into town on Tuesday. So looking to turn things around against the Round Rock Express at 6:35 tomorrow night at Isotopes Park.
I freaking hate the Round Rock Express. I hate everything. I swear to God, dude.
Same.
How do you feel?
They're the Texas Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the worst team in the history of baseball. If you ask me.
The Red Sox.
If you ask just me.
It said, but Boston.
Did you work for Boston for a lot of years?
No, I work for their minor league team.
But Boston.
Forrest, you join us on every Monday of every homestand. You come by and you bring us what's going on at the ballpark. And I just put on this. What is it? Pepsi? What is this little hat I got on here?
It's a little Pepsi camo hat. Actually, we'll be giving those away on Friday night. The game's at 7:00.
Okay.
First 3,000 fans will be getting those. So
that's more than usual.
That's a bunch.
Normally
of
it's 2.
Exactly. Yeah, but Pepsi really goes above and beyond, their giveaways.
Yeah.
So it's good to get all the fans involved somehow. One way
What
or
about
the other.
these guys right here?
Man.
Yeah, boy.
Those jerseys this past week on Facebook, we got over 500 comments. Our social medias were blowing.
Any of them
up
positive?
About all of them are positive.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Every single one of them was like, and we got dozens and dozens of messages this week saying, hey,
Yeah.
can you send me one? Can I buy one? So, I mean, these jerseys are probably going to be one of the hottest giveaways this entire season. So if you want to get these, it's only the first 2,000 fans 16 and older.
Hey, Rob, with my monochromatic camouflage Albuquerque Isotopes hat presented by Pepsi, do I look like a No Limit soldier?
You actually do.
That's what I was kind of thinking, right?
do.
Like I kind of got like a vibe to me right here.
I got a question for you though, Forrest. When you get the feedback that you get for the jerseys and when this happens, how does it make you feel? Like, yes, we knew it. Do you pat yourself on the back? It's like, we knew this was going to happen.
Oh, of course you have to, man. Whenever you do something well, you got to be like, all right, this is good. We'll take that into consideration for next time and feel good about what happened this time. But I mean, I can't begin to describe how cool these jerseys are. And so this is going to be a must-have for everybody in Albuquerque. And so you got to make sure you get in line early on Saturday because there's going to be long lines. So be sure to get there early on Saturday.
If you don't get a haircut, you're going to cover up the Rio Grande Credit Union on the back of this bad boy. So I just want to know I just want that to be out there for the sponsors.
Put it in a man bun. How about that?
That's very smart.
There you
Super
go.
smart. So Friday and Saturday are the big giveaways for these. So make sure you're there early and in line. And, I'm not about to be that guy. I'm about to be that guy for a second. If you buy a ticket, show up, get the giveaway, and just leave right away, I got a problem with you. If you are that person, I got a huge problem with you.
There's people like that who do that?
Oh, they do that. I hate them.
It's well known in the
It's
all,
in the
all,
industry
all across, not just baseball, but
Yeah.
all sports.
And they'll
And straight to eBay in an hour.
Yep.
Oh, y'all need to hire me. I need to just stand at the gates.
Well, JD,
Just
you
tackle
better go to
people.
the
Just
game.
tackle people.
Are you free Saturday?
We're at the ballpark on Friday. We tried to move that around a little bit. We had some other stuff going on, but Friday's the hottest day of the week. So we're gonna, not temperature wise, like go out and enjoy the game wise. So we're gonna be out there Friday from the broadcast. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We got a full one this week, but baseball is the spotlight, and we're gonna beat Round Rock 6 times in a row.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you have to. We've lost 4 or 6 of them in Round Rock earlier this year. They got some pretty good pitching, but I think our hitters are a little bit better, especially at home in Isotopes Park. So
Now, Rob, you don't know this. That's not a nickname for a city. That's an actual city. It's not like
That's the real name.
that's the real name.
They sat around and was like, we shall call this
there's
Round
got to be some big Round Rock.
Yeah.
Like, some landmark or something.
We have to differentiate ourselves from hexagonal Rock City. How are we going to do this?
That's super good.
That was nice. That was real nice.
The whole city is a joke. Everything about it, and because I'm a big Austin guy, just identify by Austin. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy right now, but if you're in Round Rock, you're basically in Austin. Just
15 minutes away, 10 minutes away.
just say you're the Austin Awesomes or whatever. Like, I don't need all this crap about Round Rock. Stupid.
The Austin ex-Californians.
That's a good one. It is crazy how everything is ex-Californian now. How there are so many Californians. You're one.
Everywhere. Sprinkled everywhere.
You're the problem.
I'm the issue.
Popular one too.
Where?
Nashville.
Really?
Oh yeah, rent is going way up in Nashville. I'm from 5 hours away from Nashville in South Carolina. That is essentially LA East.
Did they legalize weed too? Like, why are prices going up so fast, so high?
It's just it's just a popular town. I mean, you go on Broadway. You can't beat Broadway Street in Nashville. It's unbelievable. You go into one bar, you got country western. You go to the next bar, you got jazz country. You got all kinds of different types of music from bar to bar, all down Broadway. It's just amazing.
Me and my lady are going for SummerSlam. We're going to Nashville for SummerSlam, and we looked into getting the Airbnb. It is far more expensive than it should be in Nashville.
Really?
It is.
Is it not because of the event, or it's because it's Nashville?
I don't have the answer because I think there's an event every day in Nashville. There's an event.
Well, people go from far and wide to have the Nashville hot sandwiches, apparently.
Oh man, they're good. Good,
Really?
Good Prince's.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And we got a guy here who knows. So the Isotopes are going to win 6 in a row here. So that'll put them at what? 24-24 at the end of this home series. And then the boys are in the mix.
Yep. So we got to get back to 500. We have not been above 500 since May of 2019. So you got to get back to that mark, and then we'll start pushing towards that first place. And you can't forget to mention also on Sunday, it's our salute to services, post game fireworks. It's our first Sunday night game at 6:05. So I'm sure it'll be a little hotter on Sunday. So come cool off with us at the night at Isotopes Park and enjoy salute to service, because it's going to be a very important big night for us and all the veterans and current serving military out there.
Day games are done for a while, right?
Yeah, at Isotopes Park.
Yeah.
Sure. I think the next one isn't until July.
Wow.
I think it's the last week of July. It's a midweek matinee.
Ooh.
Is it just a personal affront to me personally?
Is that why you took them away?
You know how much I love day games, and you're like, that van guy.
We try to accommodate you as much as we can, but
did bring me a hat and a jersey.
Well, I think they are accommodating you, Van. You know you get sunburned too quick, man.
There is shade.
It gets so hot in the daytime in July.
Well, it does get hot.
Yeah.
It's got to be like an insurance liability, right? Just like
you
got a couple thousand people like with my amount of melanin showing up to a game.
It's above my pay grade,
What's hey, so that United game gets canceled past weekend, right? Gets canceled. That sucks.
Postponed,
right?
They're playing at UNM tomorrow night.
Correct. And then, like, what is that energy around the building? Like, is the grounds crews just like, damn it? Like,
I mean, they laid out the entire field.
Yes.
And they had to take it off.
Man.
So I certainly feel bad for those folks because they did a lot of hard work this weekend on Thursday to Saturday, pretty much get it ready. But
and it's never like, oh, we'll just start building the mound early. Like you
It's a
stay pissed.
It's a wait, yeah, for sure. It's a waiting game, and you just gotta do your job and move on, trying to get too angry at the COVID gods.
So
I guess.
do you? Well, we all believe it's a lie and a conspiracy, and they didn't actually have COVID. They just didn't want to play the United because of the home field advantage that's offered at Isotopes Park for a big game like that. Would you like to join us tomorrow night at UNM to harass the Phoenix Rising after the baseball game?
I cannot do that. I'm sorry.
That's what I would like to do.
I'm gonna wear my nicest jumpsuit, bring a baseball bat, and I'll escort you to hand them the check for all the groundskeeping work. Just give them the bill for the groundskeepers. Have to fix the field for no reason.
It's us with some like Isotopes issued team bats, and we're like, we're here for the apology.
And they're the blow up kinds.
Yeah,
so
of course, the inflatable one.
Intimidating. Yeah.
The soccer bang together.
Vuvuzelas.
Forrest, hang out for one more. We're going to talk a little bit about Major League Baseball. That means we had to bump Baker Mayfield to the 5 o'clock hour. It's going to be a heavy football hour in the 5 o'clock
I was about to say he's used to it.
2 Men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinion Coffee. Play on Team I-9. We start our days at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. Spend our evenings at Hollow Spirits and a little sip on that Teller vodka. It's 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
With prices soaring at the pump, Discover has your back with cashback. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target now through June on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards. This report is sponsored by Discover.
Little new crash to tell you about southbound on Coors as you approach Paseo that is affecting your 2 left turn lanes onto Paseo. It's also causing quite a bit of backup, so be careful going through there. If you can avoid that area, probably best to do that for the time being. Also seeing slowdowns northbound I-25 between Gibson and Central, and southbound 25 Osuna to Montgomery is moving slow as well.
Are you ready to make home homier? Get it done with home equity. Kirtland Federal Credit Union can help with a home equity loan or line of credit. Learn more at kirtlandfcu.org/home equity. Kirtland Federal Credit Union. You belong. An equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required.
This report is brought to you by Kirtland Federal Credit Union.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute. If yesterday was all good for Justin Thomas, I can only imagine what Mito Pereira must have felt like waking up this morning. What I saw yesterday was so brutal, so excruciating, so cringy. Even I don't want to talk about it, and it didn't happen to me. You never want to hear your name mentioned with Jean Vandeveld, ever, because JVDV is the GOAT of choking. I'm Jim Rome.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer affects us all, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your challenge for this September 24th event. And every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details right now online at lobocancerchallenge.org.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and Navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hey, Doug, you know what my favorite words in the English language are?
Let's see, something shopping. As is, at or near, below cost. No, wait, I know. Huge savings.
It sure is. And at the back dock at American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 in Comanche, all these words come true.
Right, you can save up to 70% off regularly priced furniture.
Living room, bedroom, dining room, mattresses, all of it is there and all at crazy good prices.
The back dock is where American Home puts all their canceled special orders, floor models, scratch and dents from the entire state.
So true. I love to go poke my nose around all the deals at the back dock. And remember, they're open Wednesday through Sunday at the American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center.
Don't forget, they're restocked daily. It's an ever-changing cornucopia of great quality furniture at incredible prices.
But
yes, we must hurry in or they're going to be gone, and I don't want to miss out.
these deals are really hard to beat. Quality merchandise at unreal savings.
That's the back dock, only an American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, I-25 in Comanche.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
And you're up.
Back on the program, still with us, Forrest Stolting of the Albuquerque Isotopes. What's up? We just found out during the break that you come from a gigantic family and the least successful of all of them.
Easily, yeah. I mean, both my parents have PhDs. My older sister has a PhD. My uncle has a PhD.
So
my younger sister has
Wow.
2 masters. I just have 1.
Save us some letters, man.
From Northwestern, though. So that's pretty good, right?
Northwestern, pretty good.
So, in my humble opinion, I think you're killing it.
I
You
appreciate
get to work
that.
for a friggin' baseball team.
I get paid to watch baseball.
You're
It's
at
hard
the
to
ball.
beat
You're at
that.
the ballpark every day. Screw your astrophysicist family.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Working at a college.
They
a
always
bunch
say,
of dorks.
they always say they teach for free, but they pay them to grade.
Ah, okay.
No one says that. That's
Well,
that's not a saying.
Oh, it's a
dorky
saying.
family does.
Yeah, it's a nerd thing. All right, boys, there's some weird stuff going on in Major League Baseball. So the New York Yankees, who, by the way, suck, they
Best record in MLB.
You're alone here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm used to it by now, so
always. They Major League Baseball suspends the New York Yankees' Josh Donaldson for 1 game over comments to the Chicago White Sox Tim Anderson. And you're gonna have to unpack this one for me, boys. Tim Anderson called himself the Jackie Robinson of laughter, of enjoyment, of what?
Yeah, it's like the Jackie. He referred to himself as the Jackie Robinson of fun a
Okay.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
When bat flips and dancing and having fun on a baseball field was in question again. He's like, no, I'm going to change the game like Jackie Robinson. I'm the Jackie Robinson of fun.
Right.
Well, turns out he's a big old liar because whenever Josh Donaldson was trying to have a little fun with it, is this fun or not? So Josh Donaldson starts calling Tim Anderson, who, by the way, rakes, starts calling Tim Anderson Jackie. Tim Anderson gets all in a twist. Robert Gibson, you're a professional comedian.
Yeah.
Got to be able to take a joke like you got to be able to take a punch, right?
And that was light.
Super light.
Like, come on. It sounds like what he was trying to do is get fired up for no apparent reason. And it kind of worked. But they took it too far. Racist and all that. That's no.
Who's saying
No.
it's racist? Is Tim?
Tim, Tony La Russa.
Yeah. They came coming in hot with it. Like,
Hey,
yeah.
And Tony La Russa, he knows.
He knows. I was going to say.
Tony
that's
La
the problem
Russa
that I have
knows
with
what's
him.
racist.
I'm like, bro, you know this ain't it. Come on, man.
He was in middle school when they invented racism.
It was weird when Tony Russo was like, keep Jackie's name out of your mouth. This is one of those, Forrest, obviously you were bullied a lot growing up, obviously, right? So when you were coming up and you were catching nicknames, like, did you ever try to get out in front of the game and establish your own nickname like Tim did? Because Tim gave himself the nickname of Jackie. Like, it's just being now like endorsed by others. I used to play a lot of pickup basketball. Everyone on the court. Larry.
Oh,
Larry.
That's what they went?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be.
Called
big
you
country.
Larry Bird?
I thought they was going to go big country. Like, I didn't know Larry. Larry, that's geez.
Well, hi, Larry. Makes no sense to me.
Well,
You can't
so
play
it's
No, he
Larry.
can shoot. You got a
Yeah.
shot on him.
So it's Larry like Larry Bird, but it's also that's what the St. Louis Cardinals fan base would chant whenever Chipper Jones would come to town.
Oh, of course.
So it was a twofer. It was
I
a
got
twofer. So what'd you catch when you were a kid? What was that? Booger? Was it Booger?
Honestly, not too bad. I mean, the worst I had, my nickname was 44 at one point because my name's Forrest.
Yeah.
And I wore number 4 while playing basketball at a young age. And so that was it. But I had really no nicknames growing up. Actually, that's a lot. In Little League, going to baseball camp, that previous season I played for the Red Sox. On a Little League team. And so one of the older guys started calling me Veritek, Jason Veritek, because I was a catcher and I wore some Sox gear that I had from the previous. So
best,
but
wow.
Everyone knows that the best Red Sox of all time is Ryan LaVarnway. Everyone knows that.
Hey,
former
now we're
Greenville
talking.
Drive.
Yeah, baby. Now we're talking.
There we go. Forrest Stolting. You killed it today, my dude. Anything before we cut you loose?
We'll see you this week at Isotopes Park. Games Tuesday to Sunday, 6:35. Tuesday to Thursday, and then Fridays at 7, and then 6:35
10
Saturday, and then 6 on Sunday. We'll see you there.
Hats Friday, jerseys Saturday.
Yeah.
Don't miss out.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Well, a new crash to tell you about southbound on course as you approach Paseo that is affecting your 2 left turn lanes onto Paseo. It's also causing quite a bit of backup, so be careful going through there. If you can avoid that area, probably best to do that for the time being. Also seeing slowdowns northbound I-25 between Gibson and Central, and southbound 25 Osuna to Montgomery is moving slow as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Golden State can smell it. They're now just 48 minutes away from going back to the finals, and they know it. That's why they went for the kill last night. Coach Steve Kerr played his stars nearly 40 minutes each. He knew he had a boot on their throat and that Miami and Boston were beating the heck out of each other. So Kerr and his crew know they need to finish this thing as quickly as they possibly can so they can get some time to rest and recover. The last thing they want to do is to give a tough, resilient Dallas team any reason to believe. So they didn't. They didn't just beat Dallas last night. They broke Dallas. A good, tough Dallas team that Phoenix tried to break, but was unable to do so. And the guy with the finishing move was not Steph or Clay or even Draymond. Nope. It was one Andrew Wiggins again. And if you want the exact time of death, it's right here. The time when he threw down on Luka. A week back.
Nothing feels more like summer than bare feet on freshly cut grass. And this Memorial Day, the Home Depot has savings on all the things you need to get your lawn in shoeless shape. Get hassle-free cutting, trimming, and cleaning power with cordless lawn tools from Ryobi. Whatever your lawn needs, we have tools to get the job done that won't leave you tangled up. So what are you waiting for? It's time to feel the grass between your toes. Feels like Memorial Day at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, I'm Ariana. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Southwest salad is when I take a bite, it's like, wow, I'm getting a punch from the roasted corn. I'm getting a kick from the spicy chicken. It's just great.
Hi, this is Tori. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the avocado lime dressing. It adds to the chicken, the bacon, and the roasted corn. It takes the salad to a whole nother level.
Order a salad for delivery on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. After you've been hurt in a car wreck, you wouldn't want to settle for getting half your car fixed. So why would you settle for getting half a check? The insurance companies have teams of adjusters and lawyers, and their sole job is to pay you as little as possible for your case. In a wreck, need a check? Call Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys today. We'll work hard to get you all the money you deserve and to keep you out of the courtroom. Don't be a victim twice. Call us at 544-4444. The call and the advice are free.
Lerner and Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer affects us all, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your challenge for this September 24th event, and every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details right now. online at lobocancerchallenge.org.
Nothing feels more like summer than bare feet on freshly cut grass. And this Memorial Day, the Home Depot has savings on all the things you need to get your lawn in shoeless shape. Get hassle-free cutting, trimming, and cleaning power with cordless lawn tools from Ryobi. Whatever your lawn needs, we have tools to get the job done that won't leave you tangled up. So what are you waiting for? It's time to feel the grass between your toes. Feels like Memorial Day at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
The Albuquerque Isotopes are back in town Tuesday to take on the Round Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers. On Wednesday, the first 500 fans will receive Isotopes baseball card team sets, courtesy of iRepair NM. Then
Stand by 30.
weekend at the lab as the Isotopes are giving away camouflage hats, jerseys, and launching fireworks. Albuquerque Isotopes Baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
Okay, we've gathered you here in Yield Conference Room to announce that thanks to all your hard work, there will be bonuses this year in the form of gift cards to Grimwald's Tavern.
Throughout history, people have always been underpaid. Search jobs by salary at monster.com or download the app.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us. Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley.
And you're up.
Oh.
Back on the broadcast, thank you so very much for Stolting, who joined us, and absolute fire from the live chat. So, from the live chat, just over and over again, Yankees suck. So, yes. Yes on that one. And friend of the show, Freddie, not me, says Chipper Jones' his given name is Larry Wayne Jones. Chipper is his nickname. And I tell you what, Larry Wayne, that's a bad one.
Liar.
That's a bad one.
Mm-hmm. Liar wine.
Lorraine.
Liar.
Van, you were saying during the break that you didn't have a cool nickname like I did growing up playing ball.
Well, it depends on your perspective of what a cool nickname is. But right when I moved to Carlsbad, played basketball down the street at the park, and was right after Informer came out by Snow.
Oh, a banger.
So for about a year, or at least that whole summer playing basketball, I was stuck with the moniker Snow. And I just leaned into it and acted like it was cool, even though I very much didn't like it.
So this would have been 92. 92 is when Informer by Snow came out. And then
5th grade, just moved to Carlsbad. A weekend, I get the nickname Snow.
Oh, right out the bat.
Yep.
Oh, good. Robert, you haggle a little bit on the court, right? You talk a little bit?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Where you learn that?
Household.
Yeah, sure.
Household. You know where I got my talk from? So growing up, when I was a kid, I used to love to see my family and friends of the family play dominoes. Play bones.
Yeah, bones, yeah.
That's where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
And you evolve off of that. That's where mine came from.
I think it's like a super vital part of everything you do.
Oh yeah.
We were at Brandon Ortega's bachelor party this past weekend. Rest in peace, Brandon Ortega. And
had a good run.
Yep.
Good run, buddy.
One of the good ones. I was doing introductions at the wedding, Rob. They had me do like the introductions. And I was like, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, star of TV and radio, KOB's very own 3-time New Mexico Broadcaster of the Year, and his better half. Because you can't lose it. You can't ever lose that.
Yeah.
That's one there. So anyways, we're out. And their guys playing pool. I can't stand on the sideline and not talk during pool.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm not even in the game and I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Why am I like this?
That was me last year. Me and my buddy Six, we were in St. Thomas, and the Airbnb we had a dartboard.
Yeah.
We were up to like 3-4 every night. Shoulders sore, never played like that, talking the most smack. And people were like, man, y'all were having a party. It's like, nah, we were just talking smack.
There's something about like bullying that is not always the negative that I think it's made out to be. I think there's like some important bullying when you're a kid. 'Cause I think that's how you learn like social norms. Oh, you don't feel that way?
Well, I do, but I've had this conversation and kind of got in trouble with this before because of the times that we're in now. You have to be careful nowadays, especially with the B word.
If I didn't catch bullying when I was a kid, I wouldn't be this dude right now. Like, because I got like talked at.
Yeah.
I can hang now.
It toughens you up.
Yeah.
It prepares you for the real world. Now it's different. It's different.
I don't know.
It is. I'm telling you, man. I had to come to this conclusion. I was the same way with the internet and all this stuff. It's a whole lot different.
So go back to this Donaldson thing. You think this is ribbon or you think this is racist?
No, this is absolute ribbing.
That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
You can't get mad that someone calls you by the nickname you gave yourself.
That's a good rib.
You know why? Because if a brother said it to him, then he would understand what it really was, and other people too. Just because he wasn't black and called him Jackie, people who wasn't even there,
right?
They don't even know. They don't get the context of anything. Oh, he's racist. Like, you can't do that. No. When I saw the story, and then you know the backstory, you're like, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
You can hear him. Look at Jackie over there.
Duh.
You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in your head. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This time is different now. It's different. It's weird.
We wouldn't be who we are without those dozens when we were younger, with all those smack talking contests and just making your friend like feel as horrible as possible when he hits you with one. You're like, oh, okay.
To me, I used to go to school early just to have time to do this.
Yes.
I'm getting to school a good 30 minutes early to perform and bully and talk noise.
I specifically, speaking of noise, had the exact same story where I go to school early and I walk into the free lunch cafeteria for breakfast. I'm like, I'm not here because I need it like you. I'm here because I want to be.
Exactly. Yes.
What am I doing? Why am I like this?
I had the same thing. I would do that. I would get there early and be like, I wasn't here to get the free Cinnabons like you guys.
No.
I'm just here to make fun of you guys eating the free Cinnabons. I was the same kid. That was me.
All day.
That was me. And I had great satisfaction out of it.
Same.
The crazy part, my stomach would have been grumbling. You never know it, just because I got nourishment from making fun of y'all.
That's the thing too about using in like a sports atmosphere. It's an important part of the game.
Yeah, if you don't have it, it's boring.
The guys that chirp, the guys that can just really fire, those dudes have a value over the dudes who can't.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like, hey, and it's a backfire value sometimes too, because I want it. Because like if it's coming, if I'm in whatever I'm in, we're about to play celebrity softball with the Isotopes. I dare.
Oh, I'm coming with all the.
I dare.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, here's the. I'm getting source materials. I'm ready.
It gives you a literal leg up on the playing field.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing football and like, me being like built like this, playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Like the big dudes across the line, like, oh, we coming for you. And then I fire back with the stuff that used to come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh.
Yeah. He's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not afraid. He can't be intimidated.
There's something that, and I think it translates to everything. Like obviously we're talking sports, the business world, I think, and I don't just mean like I'm not talking about targeting. I'm not talking about isolating an individual for anything outside their control.
Right.
Yes.
But I'm talking like you give me a well-educated, placed rib. Shoot, I'm done.
Especially if you spin it off of something they originated.
Duh.
Yep.
It's like this story. You started this, so I'm going to use that.
Sure.
And I'll take the receipt on it too. Like if you got to give me a receipt afterwards, I earned it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have wrote this check if I wasn't expecting a receipt.
Exactly.
I think when I was younger, I learned the fine line to like for who can't take it. Like there's certain demographics that can't take it.
I didn't.
And it was
no, actually I did, but those were the ones that I was going super deep with.
You went even harder on.
Oh yeah, I was horrible. Well, am horrible.
Like as an adult now and like knowing who can handle it,
yeah,
I will absolutely bring it. But there's certain populations where I don't mess with anymore. It's like, you can't. They can't handle it. I'm not even going there. It took a long time to learn that.
That's the best thing about stand-up comedy. I don't have to care.
Oh, for sure. You got the people are paying to be there, and you have a microphone in your face. That don't count. I'm talking like
real life
in the streets,
yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
Well, when your real life is a microphone, though, that's another thing, right? Because like the best guys to ever do it don't separate it. Like obviously, number one, Muhammad Ali. Number one,
you can't.
Like Muhammad Ali is Conor McGregor.
Yes,
like
all of them.
They're better because
yes.
That's why I don't like when people will bring that up as being a negative for someone like that. Because if you take that away from them, they're not themselves.
Not themselves.
They're not as great as we see them to be.
Sure.
Obviously, I always do it. I'm going to do it, boys, and I'm sorry. You take the pro wrestling aspect of it.
Oh, I was going to go there too.
Yeah. All the best moments in the history of pro wrestling are not the actual competitions. They're not the actual wrestling matches or displays. They're guys on the microphone. Those are all the best parts. And that's why Tom Brady yelling at anyone is yelling at Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That's the passion. Sure. Look at him. He's competitive.
Phil Rivers never won. But he chirped.
Talk the most.
On the watch.
Yep.
Gary Payton, the glove.
Oh,
the glove just go.
Yeah.
At the end, you're like, what did he even just say?
Yeah.
Hey, but then there are guys who can't do it at all. They're the exact opposite. Ray Lewis, where he just talk in a complete circle for multiple paragraphs.
Yeah. See, he's trying to be inspirational and all. I don't want to hear that. Just be quiet. Like, no.
Throw me garbage.
That's why Charles Barkley is who he is. That's exactly why Charles Barkley is who he is.
I like reverse roasting people. Like
just
you say,
compliments.
Just compliments that they know that they don't deserve.
You know what?
It gets in their head.
That way make people more mad than roasting or ribbing or anything like that.
Hey,
why'd he compliment my shoes? He hates these shoes. I could tell he hates these shoes. I don't.
You put
and then you start going in a circle.
Yeah,
and
you get in your own head.
Yeah.
We
what does he mean? My mom's beautiful.
We got.
That's a good one.
We got the big gong show this Saturday night at Fusion Theater. Come check that out with the boys, obviously. What is it at the door? $12?
Yeah.
$12?
12.
13.
My bad on that cough, boys. But put Van up there for a gong, and Van's just like compliment roasting the room.
Oh man.
Right. He like you hand it off, like you're
yeah.
hosting, you hand it off, and Van's like, hey Robert, it's just checked it this morning. Credit score looking good. And you're like, what? Man, you just I could just see you going clockwise to every judge up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Steve, really proud of that personal growth. Keep it up, brother.
Hey everyone, Stephanie Chavez is here from KRQE. Congrats on not having to work the weekends anymore. People are like, is that a joke or not?
Yeah.
Like,
because she got a promotion.
That's when the uncomfortable laughter comes in. Like, all right.
Oh God, that'd be so good.
Let's do it.
Because you got two out. You got that, or you karaoke tequila. Those are like your only two options. And either way, you're going to get the exact same response.
Mm-hmm.
There's something Kaufman-esque about that idea.
Yeah, that's right up his alley.
Mighty Mouse.
Oh.
AJ Przinsky was one. He could go.
Oh yeah.
Any first baseman in Major League Baseball.
Yeah. I remember I must have been 17, 18. I'm playing adult league softball for the first time. You know what I mean? It's like my family's not there. I'm out there with a squad, and I pick one at third, and I come up and I fire it across the diamond, and I get the guy by a step, like hot hit. This is adult league softball. And afterwards, I get a little fist pump, and then like the whole dugout from like the opposing team is like, oh, first out ever? So like, oh no, it's not. I swear I can make this play. But you're done because there's 12 little Sean Averys yelling at you.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, you're so little, Sean.
Yeah.
Stop yelling at me.
That's exactly what Patrick Beverly is. We're talking about that guy right there.
But then, and I don't want to be that guy right now, especially not on Tim Anderson. Don't call me Jackie. Are you a little soft if you go up? Are you a little soft if you're like, hey, don't. This one's not for you. Less than 10% of Major League Baseball players are African-American. This one's not for you.
It's down to 8% this year. Is
that what it is?
Yeah. It's the lowest in 40 years.
Man, forget all that. Talk your talk. People know what racist and racism is. This isn't it.
Hey,
we can't bleed this over into that.
I think this isn't a big issue. I don't think there is any racial connotation, but there is a disturbing lack of people getting Josh Donaldson's back on this.
Yeah, because of the R word. The R word scares people. They don't want to attach to
robbed.
You talking Holly Holm got robbed?
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. That's what it is, man. But then, okay, I'll say this. If it was racism, I'm more mad it's only one game. That's what I'm mad about. One game for racism? Okay.
There's a couple dudes that are no longer with us that I've talked about this a lot, where a dude that I thought could have done a lot more post-playing career was John Randall. I thought John Randall,
yeah,
who just had a mouth.
he talked all the time.
Like
scary too.
Yeah, but did not live a very long life after the world of football. If he still had opportunity now to speak on these kind of things and be that kind of, I always thought that would be an interesting one. But there's a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
But then obviously I could be in St. Laurent, like Warren Sapp and just a weirdo and a loser. Never meet your heroes. Never.
This is why I don't like the mic'd up perception. Everybody loves when players are mic'd up. I don't. You don't get the real.
Sure.
It's like, shut up. That's not how you talk.
We need the X-rated version.
Yeah.
That they can't put on Disney-owned ESPN.
Yeah. Put it on HBO Max.
Exactly.
Or put it on Amazon or something and let them just talk how they really talk.
A little bit of NFL talk whenever we get back. Also, just got a text from, all right, scratch everything you said. Eddie Nunez, whenever we get back, athletic director at UNM, is going to join us. We'll give him a call during the commercial, and I'll rush out of it, get the sponsors when we get back. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
That was so much fun, we're doing it again. Malloy Los Lunas is giving away another $1,000 gas card in May during the Malloy Memorial Day gas giveaway. Only at Malloy, only in Los Lunas. Enter online at MalloyLosLunas.com.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Still dealing with slowdowns and backups southbound on Coors at Paseo. That crash is affecting your two left turn lanes onto Paseo. Be careful and take your time if you're going through there. Everything else, for the most part, looks good here in the metro. We do have some slowdowns southbound I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery, and northbound I-25 from Gibson to about Central, but I-40 looks good. And your river crossings are all moving up to speed.
This message is brought to you by the City of Albuquerque's Vision Zero program. Automated speed enforcement is coming to Albuquerque. The City of Albuquerque will be issuing warnings to speeders caught on camera now through May 24th with $100 citations beginning on May 25th. Slow down and make your community a safer place. Learn more at cabq.gov/speed enforcement.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Telling it like it is.
Here's the issue with Harden. He's eligible for a 4-year contract, an extension for about $230 million, potentially $270. Declining enigmatic player. Let's pay him a fortune. Daryl Morey loves Harden, so my guess is they'll pay him. I don't think it's the answer. I'd move off Harden.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The Albuquerque Isotopes are back in town Tuesday to take on the Round Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers. On Wednesday, the first 500 fans will receive Isotopes baseball card team sets, courtesy of iRepair NM. Then spend Memorial Day weekend at the lab as the Isotopes are giving away camouflage hats, jerseys, and launching fireworks. Albuquerque Isotopes Baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. I want to speak to the dads who are being denied access to their kids, excluded from key parenting decisions, are contending with child support issues. In all of these cases, doing nothing is probably not a good strategy. The law has given you rights, but you have to assert them. If the challenge is the cost of an attorney, Cordell & Cordell offers a capped fee option. Give us a call.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Albuquerque area attorneys. 6565 America's Parkway Northeast, Suite 900, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87110.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. Dashboard light problems? We can help. Our free Fix Finder service can read your check engine light, ABS light, and service indicator light, and give you possible solutions, verified by licensed technicians. You'll even get detailed results sent straight to your email so you have them when you need it most. It's the most complete free warning light report backed by technician-verified fixes. The free Fix Finder service, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
More details at AutoZone.com.
As we move into the warmer months, the active months, you're going to be moving more, doing more. Gentlemen, are you ready? Are you your best you? It's Jeff Symbieta. And guys, if you're not quite the best you can be, if you're tired too often, maybe dealing with hair loss, weight gain, depression, or even erectile dysfunction, NewMale can help you. In fact, NewMale has helped thousands of men all around the country with these exact things, these natural things. Give them a call at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or visit NewMale. That's NUMALE.com. Making the call sometimes is the hardest part. Don't make excuses. Make the call, because once you do and you visit NewMale, you're going to realize the process is easy, it's comfortable, and it works. Guys, that's the best part about NewMale. It works. The results are real, and men everywhere are feeling better. The number is 505-652-1688. Enjoy being active. Enjoy being you again. Call NewMale at 505-652-1688 or visit NewMale.com and feel better.
It's the perfect season for a powerful business upgrade with Dell Technologies Summer Sale Event. Save up to 45% on secure PCs built for business with Windows 10 Pro. You'll also find great savings on Dell servers, monitors, docks, and other accessories to help boost productivity, plus enjoy free shipping on everything. Take the lead with Windows 10 Pro devices. Call 877-ASK-DELL for a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right tech. That's 877-ASK-DELL for business specials during Dell's Summer Sale Event.
Feeling thirsty? Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea is made with thirst-quenching real brewed tea and 5% alcohol. Fun to drink poolside, at the lake, or even play in the back nine. Look for the bright yellow Twisted Tea cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome to Total Wine and More. I'm on cooler duty this weekend. Fill it up with seltzers and canned cocktails.
Oh, wow, great prices.
Find what you love what you find. At Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9
Standby, here we go, guys.
M610. The
And you're up.
Sports Animal.
Back on the program. Special joining us right now because we had a text message that said we had to do it right now. And I mean, that's the way it should be sometimes.
Sure, that's it.
Eddie Nunez, Director of Athletics for UNM. Eddie, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We're about to laugh a lot. We're about to do a good job because we did a very good job this past weekend at the Drive, where UNM partnered with Cumulus in the cluster. And Eddie, you unloaded what, personally, 1,000 cars or something?
I was amazed at how they just kept coming through, and the line just literally felt like it just never let go. And it was awesome. It was great. I couldn't even tell you the number though.
Eddie, how did your involvement come together with this project? Because it seems like you guys are so busy, everything positive going on in the community. UNM Athletics is there.
You know, it was actually when I was at the station with Jeff Symbieta, your boss Barry came by and basically said, "Hey, would this be something you think UNM would be interested in helping out with athletics?" And I said, "Without a doubt." And from that point forward, we started collaborating and started working with each other. Originally, we wanted to do it here at our stadium, the drop-off, but unfortunately, just because there was so many events going on this past weekend, we moved it over to the Cottonwood location. And as I said, to me, this was a no-brainer for us to continue to do what we can in our community, and our student athletes always want to be a part of it. Our coaches, and it's bigger than just UNM athletics. It's bigger than just UNM. It's about our community. So whenever we can do things to partner up and make it better, that's what we're all in for.
So how important is it for you, not just being the athletic director at UNM, just to have the university be ahead of something so great in the community?
I said this a little bit on Saturday. Having been through some of the experiences that I have had when I was in Louisiana, many of the natural disasters, I think it was like 13 or 14, whenever it was all said and done, between hurricanes and floods and everything else that I hadn't been a part of. I understood about being there as a university, being as a shelter. Katrina showed me firsthand that we had to make our facilities available. And you saw some of that when we had COVID, making we opened up the pit. And this was another example of us trying to do what we can to give back. And what it showed me is exactly what I've seen and since arriving here in New Mexico is New Mexicans are resilient, but we're all also about helping each other. And we spend a lot of time, and so does this community, about talking about all the negatives, and I get it. They're there. But when you actually look into and say, what occurred this weekend, the amount of people that stepped up, there's a lot of great things happening, a lot of great people in this community, and that's what New Mexico's about. That's what, again, it's about finding a way to help others in need and being there. And as the director of athletics, it's my role to continue to show our student athletes and our coaches that, hey, look, when I say I want to be part of the community, it's what you see is what you get.
Did you get the final number of trucks on the way out, Eddie? Did anyone report that to you?
No. I knew they had done about 3.5 or so, almost 4 when I left, about right around 2:00.
So Van ended up filling out another one. So we had 5 box trucks of all of the supplies. Everything that was asked for was brought by some individual. And Eddie, you were talking about how we moved it from the UNM location kind of last minute to Cottonwood. It ended up being a little bit of a blessing, though, didn't it? Being so the proximity to that Sam's Club right there and the Albertsons and that Costco, there were people who were, I think you said hello to the same car like 3 times.
Yeah, there were some people that came by and kept saying, so what else do you need? As much as we told them, we don't need anything in particular. People are doing a great job. Thank you for everybody coming out. They would just do what they do best and said, you know what? They would drive to the Lowe's or the Sam's Club or something and pick up a whole nother wave of stuff. And so, no, it was unbelievable to see. Thank you to everybody who did come through there, because I know they took time out of their Saturday to make it happen as well. So, no, it was a great location for the purpose that we had it for.
We mentioned UNM athletics is all over the town, doing great things in the community. Can you speak a little bit on the community here, the giving spirit of Burqueños and New Mexicans?
Yeah, it's something that we've been working for. When I arrived here, I knew there was a lot of past history that maybe did not allow us to fully have the fan base or the community fully embrace us just because of trust or whatever. And we've worked really hard, and our coaches have led the charge with our student athletes, and everything that we can be a part of, from community events to reading to, we had football players go read at Annunciation Church and Catholic school. We have our student athletes being a part of the ALS, a part of the Special Olympics. We had probably and again, it's a difficult time right now because most of our student athletes have already gone home, school's over. But we were able to form a tunnel from one side of the field to the other on Saturday night Friday night after our golf tournament, with spirit, track student athletes, tennis student athletes, golf coaches, for all the Special Olympic athletes to go through. And you would have thought, again, to be able to do those kind of things for our community, for those that just appreciate the little things, and just having Global Louie or somebody out there so the kids could see, those are the things that really make us step up and show everybody that it's bigger than sports. I tell our fans all the time, it's about our student athletes. It's about their giving them an opportunity to show them how great this community is. But when our student athletes turn around and do the same, and they can see how they're impacting this community, that makes it truly a special opportunity for us as leaders.
Speaking of the student athletes, is this something that is verbalized to them or communicated to the athletes when they're coming to UNM? Like, this is something that we want our athletes to be about, be a part of the community, be a big asset to the people in the city as well.
Yeah, heck, my coaches. I think if you ask all the coaches that I've actually hired, and those that are here that were part of when I first arrived, that's been a huge emphasis since day one for me. Is, look, I want you to understand that it's not just a coaching job. I want you to engage with the community. I'm not asking you to be here for 50 years as a coach. I'm asking you to be all in while you're here. And while they do that, I want you to tell your student athletes that this is part of that life journey that we want to do. It's teaching them, getting them to know the ability to have them in front of not just community individuals, but potentially business leaders that are going to help them one day get a job. So, no, it's a huge emphasis for us. It's a huge emphasis that I ask of them. understanding that their time's already pulled in every direction possible. But this is one of those no-brainers. And every time we've asked, every student athlete has jumped in. I mean, Fred, you saw it firsthand. I mean, our spirit squad was out there in waves, and they were smiling, picking up, pallets of water and this and that, and it was just didn't matter what it was. They made it special, and they had a great time doing it.
As you were unloading dozens and dozens and dozens of donations from individuals in the community, you also booked a United game at the soccer park tomorrow night.
We did. A testament to my staff. They found a way. Peter Trevisani and his group reached out, said, look, we're in a bind. Can you help us out? And honestly, in the beginning, you start thinking about it. We're in a kind of unusual time right now. We don't have any more sports on campus. So many of our concessionaires and everybody else have reduced their staff considerably. So, and our staff, our event staff, a good percentage of them work Isotopes games. And there's an Isotopes game that same day. So we were a little bit kind of taken back and said, let's see if we can make this happen. And today, after this, honestly, I just spoke to Ed Montanars and my staff a little bit ago, and they said it's a done deal. We're making it happen. So a testament to our staff for finding a way to say, you know what, it's not going to be perfect. It isn't. But you know what? They're going to be able to play. They're going to be able to play here in Albuquerque, and that's one of the most important parts of it.
Some big additions to Lobo basketball, the men's squad. When you talk about Albuquerque and you talk about the University of New Mexico, how do you sell these young individuals to hop into transfer portal, come here? This is a great place to play. This is a great program. What are you telling them?
Well, first of all, I'm not helping them get in the transfer portal.
No.
And it's
that's my job.
No, what we tell them is, I think when you're talking about the sport of basketball, first of all, there's a lot to put on the table when you talk about having an ability to play in the pit. And even last year, with all the challenges that were in front of us, from the masks to the vaccinations and everything that we worked with, we still had a great turnout. Now, they know what the pit magic is about. They've seen it. Most of them want to be a part of that. So that's a huge selling point in itself, and be able to be with a coach like Coach Patino, who develops them, and Mike Bradbury, who's been able to show year in, year out success. That is part of the selling point. I mean, having it's a little bit cloudy today, but I think 350 plus days of sunshine also doesn't hurt. But they see the opportunity to get better. We are a program that we want the best of the best, but even if you're the best of the best, we're going to help you develop. And I think in every sports, from soccer to softball to baseball to track to cross country to the tennis, and every one of them, their emphasis has to be that we're going to develop our student athletes to the best of our ability. And that's shown. That's why we led the country last year in number of conference championships, and we're going to continue that, because again, it's an emphasis we emphasize with our coaches. And when transfers look at this and say, you know what, if you're going to help me develop and get to that next level, then I'm all in.
Eddie Nunez, thank you so much. We told you 5:30. It's 5:32. That's like pretty close. That's a pretty good job.
You guys are good. No
Eddie,
worries. I appreciate it. You guys always having me on, man.
Good dude. Good athletic director. Good program. All they do is help. That's all they do.
The best. Lucky to have them.
Got to grab one. When we get back, there's a lot on the plate, boys. We're going to go NFL real heavy. Obviously, my favorite hockey story of the year took to the playoffs. Very excited to share this with you. A little bit of golf talk as well, because I don't know if, we stay busy, but there's big golf tournaments this past weekend. We got to
heard about it.
Make sure the boys touch on that. 2 men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinon Coffee. We play on Team I-9. Start our days at the YMCA. Spend our evenings at Hollow Spirits. And boys, I enjoy a little sip of that Teller vodka. It's 95.
New Mexico's vodka, baby.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Still dealing with slowdowns and backups southbound on Coors at Paseo. That crash is affecting your two left turn lanes onto Paseo. Be careful and take your time if you're going through there. Everything else, for the most part, looks good here in the metro. We do have some slowdowns southbound I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery, and northbound I-25 from Gibson to about Central, but I-40 looks good. And your river crossings are all moving up to speed. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state. Locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Can Jordan Lyles really keep this up? I'm Joe Gillier here to help you beat the books with BetQL. Baltimore's Jordan Lyles has faced the Yankees 3 times, and twice he's allowed 2 earned runs or less. Tonight, Lyles faces the Yankees for the 4th time this season, and the BetQL model has over 7.5 runs as a 5-star best bet. Garrett Cole will be pitching for the Yanks. I'm Joe Gillier. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
Hey, Steph, guess what's going on now? Come on, guess. I know you know.
Of course I know. It's the Memorial Day Savings Event. It's going on now at the American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center. I'm planning everything I need to bring. Tape measure, check. Paint swatches, fabric swatches, check.
It's awesome. You can save up to 40% on furniture, mattresses, accessories, and rugs for your entire home and patio.
Doug, have you been in the store lately? They have the best stuff. The store looks great.
And you need to check out the hot deals like the Carina or Alessio sofa for just $4.99.
They're always looking for ways to make shopping easier for their guests, and they're doing it by rolling out the best financing plan ever.
Yep, you can take advantage of 60-month special financing. So for every $1,000 you spend, you'll have a monthly payment of just $21.
Subject to credit approval, ask for details.
And they have so much in stock and ready to go.
And ready for pickup or convenient delivery.
American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 in Comanche.
Get in now and take advantage of the great Memorial Day savings.
Only at American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center.
Hey, it's Scott Stigler for Indigo Mortgage. Interest rates are creeping up, but that online lender that rhymes with pocket says you can get a super low rate with them. Ben Lucero at Indigo Mortgage says don't be fooled. Any mortgage lender can get you a low rate. It just depends how much you're willing to pay to buy down that rate, or if you're willing to take an adjustable rate mortgage. Usually, lenders offering a crazy low rate are being dishonest, because if borrowers look at the fine print, they'll see that rate ends up costing thousands of dollars. These are the gimmicks unscrupulous lenders use to get you to call. Before you know it, you're in a bad deal. Trust a local lender like Indigo Mortgage instead. Call 836-5700 or go to indigomortgage.net. If you think you're getting a low rate from an internet lender, get an offer from Indigo Mortgage and compare. That'll be an eye-opener. 836-5700 or indigomortgage.net. Nobody cares more about your mortgage loan than Indigo Mortgage. NMLS 188348.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole in one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary. How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV.
You can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
You'll never forget your first car. And you certainly will never forget
30.
When this happens to you, you need an attorney who can help you get your car fixed, help you get all the medical attention you need, and help you get all the money you deserve. Don't deal with the insurance companies without an attorney. They have teams of lawyers and adjusters whose sole job is to pay you as little as possible for your injuries. When you're in a wreck and you need a check, call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today. We'll work hard to get you all the money you deserve and to keep you out of the courtroom.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach. Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Big thank you to Eddie Nunez who just joined us. It's 5:38. So if you left work 4 minutes late, you've been in the car for 4 minutes.
What? I'm sorry. What was that?
Why would I do the math like
You got to say that again. I didn't.
All right, so the Browns, the Cleveland Browns boys, they said, listen, we will pay a quote-unquote good chunk of Baker Mayfield's money if you just take Baker Mayfield from us. Trade us anything. We want to pay him to not play for us. That's how we feel about Baker Mayfield.
I don't want a large Farva. I want a GD leader of Baker.
Teams are a little more interested, right? Right?
You think Baker Mayfield is somewhere in the 15 to 20 range, right? He's one of the 20 best quarterbacks on the planet, and nobody wants him.
Nobody wants him
Nobody
for
wants
the
him.
price, man.
Well, we're about to find out who wants him for what price.
How much money does the Browns have? Jeez, they just
$240 million at least.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how much they gave Deshaun.
Yeah, and they're willing to pay whoever to take Baker off their hands.
Hey, $240 million will pay off a lot of civil lawsuits because that's where half of that money's going.
So accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The best quarterback on the Steelers is not Kenny Pickett. It is Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm going to say yes.
Yep.
But he
Proven
is
commodity.
at best the 30th quarterback in the league. He's the 30th best starting quarterback in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm joking. I'm not. He's not in the top 25 though.
No,
So
he's in the last 5.
yeah, he is. He's between 25 and 35, which means there are backups who are better than him.
You're not wrong.
Do the Steelers add a 5th quarterback in Baker Mayfield?
No way. They're not going there.
They got Mason Rudolph.
Well, they could. They had Antonio Brown. They could handle it.
They haven't let that PR part of the team go yet. They just hand you over to Baker Mayfield.
Now that the Browns are willing to pay off a quote big chunk or a good chunk of this contract, you're going to see Baker Mayfield in baby blue sometime this week because he's going to be a Carolina Panther.
Oh,
watch.
Poor Sammy D.
Watch.
Poor Sammy D. That's an obvious move.
Darnold is in the 32 to 35.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, he's supposed to be somebody's best backup. He's not supposed to be a starter.
Him and Cam.
Right?
Let's be real, both of them.
If you can get Cleveland to eat $10 million, that means you're probably paying $10 million. And $10 million for a starting quarterback is a steal.
Steal. First round pick. He's won a playoff game. He's had top 10 stats a couple years when he was healthy.
Yeah, I mean, well.
Yeah, that playoff game is worth at least the contract.
Yeah.
Also, if I'm Carolina, which I'm not, I just send Sam Darnold over there and just call it a swapsies. Oh, yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll take on your problem. Here's ours.
Their problem was way lesser.
Yeah.
Big time.
Also,
and it's just a distraction, right? It's just for distraction purposes. Why wouldn't you want Baker Mayfield being your backup? He's immediately the best backup in the league.
How do you feel about like unusual forms of measurement?
What do you mean?
Because I don't know what a big chunk is.
Like banana for scale? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
like what is a big chunk?
Like horsepower? Half.
That's half, right?
Call it half.
Yeah.
65%?
Sure.
Because I think once you get over 50, that's like you say majority, right? So yeah, half. Big chunk is half. I agree. Big chunk is like 10 mil. He's owned 18 mil.
Mayfield for $8 million is a steal.
Big. Oh yeah. Anything under double digits is a steal.
Do the Tennessee Titans kick the tires?
They have to because their quarterback's garbage.
Ryan Tannehill.
He's terrible.
I think Baker Mayfield can be more of a playmaker in that offense than Tannehill.
Nah, because you got to remember who they drafted. Didn't they draft Willis?
Oh, they did draft Willis.
Yeah.
So why would you want another distraction?
That would really mess up their locker room's already messed up because of what Tannehill said.
Yeah.
I'm not helping him.
Yeah. Oh, why?
Because he's the Jackie. I'm just playing.
What if you're a team who knows you're about to lose your quarterback? What if you're Arizona?
They're trying to do that. That would be a super downgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if push comes to shove, that's who they have to go with.
I don't know. Baker Mayfield is kind of like the Diet Coke of Kyler Murray. He's just like not as good of a version, not as big of an arm, not as fast.
Well, and I feel like Justin Fields is the Diet Coke of Baker Mayfield. So
you think so?
Send him to Chicago.
I'll take Fields upside.
Yep. I'm with you on that.
I'll take Fields upside.
I would not.
Over what Baker's shown you.
Give me Taysom Hill. Like, no.
That's your answer for everything.
Speaking of those lower level quarterbacks, yeah, he's in it.
You're not even an upper level tight end.
Mid-level tight end.
I just can't. I can't play in Cleveland. If I'm Baker Mayfield, I'm like every day I'm at the office. I'm like, please, guys, please, anything, please.
Just let him go to Seattle. That's who needs a quarterback. Just let him go there and just forget about it.
Yeah.
Then again, we aren't considering one of my favorite stories of the year,
which is
that Carolina came out and said there was mutual disinterest in Baker Mayfield.
Oh my God.
That's got to be one of the funniest press releases.
How would you feel if you read that yourself and it's you? You're Baker Mayfield and you read that?
It doesn't matter what he thinks or not, because there's obvious disinterest from one. It doesn't matter if it's mutual or not. Only one party has to have disinterest. You don't need mutual disinterest.
Baker Mayfield is the dude who reads everything with his name in it, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He don't skip nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You can have an egg as an icon on Twitter, and he's reading when you talk about him.
But he's a guy who we know he it's a chip on the shoulder for everything, but he doesn't use it.
Right.
You're just mad.
Yeah.
What are you using it for? What are you conveying that energy into? Nothing.
He's the type to put his own commercials on Rotten Tomatoes just
see
to see the reviews. Actually, they're pretty good.
They are.
That's
the
way
best part
way
about
better.
it.
Yeah, way better than his play on the field.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have thicker skin if he was bullied a little bit as a kid.
There we go.
Today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of bullying. Okay. So we're going to end the show with the I-9 varsity of bullying. 2 men on.
This could get spicy.
Mm-hmm.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This spring, let Audible bring a smile with comedy, sci-fi, thrillers, or whatever you love listening to. From audiobooks to exclusive originals to podcasts, find it all on Audible. Sign up and start free at audible.com. This report is sponsored by Audible.
Well, traffic right now, things looking better here in the metro. Still have a couple of slow spots, though. Southbound on I-25 from Osuna to about Montgomery is moving slow. And we're seeing some slowdowns westbound on I-40 as you approach Coors. And those slowdowns are going to last until Unser.
This message is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Head to Blake's Lottaburger this morning, tomorrow morning, and every morning. Your tummy and taste buds will thank you. Your choice of 7 amazing burritos, 2 breakfast sandwiches, and great coffee are waiting for you. Blake's Lottaburger, a lot of great breakfast served until 11 a.m.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Dell. For your small business needs, call the Dell Technologies Advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. Feels odd to call it a redemption story for Andrew Wiggins, but his breakout Game 3 in the Western Conference Finals was certainly a statement, guarding Luka Doncic on one end while chipping in 20 points per game on the other. The player, once nicknamed Maple Jordan for his Canadian roots, is making the most of his opportunity. It's pretty sweet. I'm Maggie Gray.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer affects us all, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your challenge for this September 24th event, and every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details right now online at lobocancerchallenge.org.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive can help you protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, RV, and more. And if something wasn't mentioned that you had in mind, find out if it can be covered at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE, because it probably can be.
Did you know the average home loses 25 to 40% of heated and cooled air through cracks and crevices in the duct system? Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning offers the AeroSeal process to seal, reinforce, and energize your duct system. How about an average energy savings of 30% while drastically increasing your comfort? Call my friends at Daniels today and ask about AeroSeal for your home, 898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. We see it every day. People hurt in car wrecks being misled by the insurance companies in order to minimize the amount of money they have to pay. When the insurance company tells you you don't need an attorney, that's when you know you need an attorney. Want a fair settlement? Don't attempt to deal with the insurance company on your own. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today at 544-4444. We'll fight hard to get you all the money you deserve and keep you out of the courtroom.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
The Jim Rome Show, weekdays at 10.
Smooth as ever.
So, guys, stand by.
As ever.
On 95.9 FM.
Have 5.5 minutes. You're up.
Sports Animal.
Tiger Woods should retire. Tiger Woods should quit right now. Tiger Woods the worst.
For those not joining us in the live chat on Facebook, my name today is Retiger Woods. So there's that.
I tried to tell y'all. You didn't want to listen.
I mean, he's done.
He should not have been playing at all. Not even this tournament or just any others.
He shouldn't have came back that fast.
Never.
Whether he can get it back or not, you can't get it back. Like, he almost lost his leg and he's back in 9 months. Nah, man.
That's his ego.
You need more time. Now you're just making it worse for yourself.
He withdrew.
Nah, he quit.
Yep. There it is.
Withdrawal. No, you quit.
You withdraw a bank account. You quit a tournament.
Exactly.
Did you know 78th place gets you like 24 grand?
He still made the cut.
I'll take it.
He didn't get no money though because he quit. Quitta. The PGA Championship purse, get this, 2.7 to Justin Thomas, who was gifted the tournament from Will Zalatoris.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was gifted the tournament because Tiger quit.
Nah.
This Will hey, Justin Thomas did not win. Will lost.
The Zalatoris?
Yeah, Zalatoris just lost it.
It's like the guy at the top of the boat. Isn't that what the Zalatoris is?
I don't get it.
That's
okay.
I just call him the guy at the top of the boat.
Yeah. What is that?
The man on the boat?
Like
is Zalatoris?
Like iceberg right ahead. Is it that guy?
Yeah, that's who it is. That's totally who it is.
Your boyfriend Roy McIlroy finished in 8th.
Xander Schauffele's my guy.
Oh, okay.
Just because I like saying Xander Schauffele out loud.
Because you only recently learned who Abraham Answer is and Seamus Power.
Whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
Say that last one.
Seamus Power.
Seamus Power?
That's a guy.
That's better than the Gooch guy.
I just looked up Zalatoris and he looks exactly like his name.
You know what he didn't look like on Sunday? A winner. He's young.
I was going to say, he's only 25.
He's
Give him a
the
chance.
hotness. He's on the come up. He don't know how to play.
Look at that second picture there, Van.
It's crazy. He looks 12.
You know what this guy is? He's mad when he's standing next to me, belly up to the bar, and I get served before him. That's what this guy looks like. This is a dude, Will Zalatoris, who if you roast in, I don't know, like a playoff of the PGA Championship, cannot hang.
Oh, no, he's blowing up.
That playoff hole, bad shot, bad shot, bad shot, bad shot. That was it. I just recapped it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can't drive. Can't. He ends up in the rough. You're about 6 feet off a makeable putt. You're garbage.
I am legit making my surprise face that he is from Plano, Texas.
This
Not me.
Plano, Texas.
I've been to Plano. This looks like Plano, Texas.
Plano, Texas is ketchup and bologna sandwiches.
A lot of thumbs for some reason.
This is the type of guy that refers to mayonnaise as zesty.
Oh.
You ever been to Zaxby's?
Yes,
they got
of course.
They got a zesty mayo there.
Hey guys, I planned out our road trip so that every time we stop for gas on our road trip, we're going to be able to hit a Lowe's that has a Checkers. So we're going to be able to get chicken sandwiches.
That's him right there.
That's
Because
him.
while you were talking, I was just looking at his picture. He was saying that to me.
Do you guys have any fruit gum? This cinnamon is way too spicy for me.
I don't like Dentine.
Oh, man.
He has to cut his Listerine.
Oh.
Excuse me, waitress.
Listerine.
This ranch dressing is a little too spicy when it's cold. Do you have any room temperature? I went to the Cracker Barrel today for lunch, boys. Tell you what,
everyone looked like Will Zalatoris.
There we go.
He's at every table. Oh gosh.
Now, if he refers to you as Jackie,
whole nother story.
Funny.
He actually means Jackie Moon. He's a big Will Will Ferrell guy. Sponsors at the top of the hour. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
That was so much fun, we're doing it again. Malloy Los Lunas is giving away another $1,000 gas card in May during the Malloy Memorial Day gas giveaway. Only at Malloy, only in Los Lunas. Enter online at MalloyLosLunas.com.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Well, traffic continues to get better here in the metro. Just a couple of slow spots to let you know about. Southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery still moving a little slow. And we still have a few slowdowns on I-40 westbound as you approach Coors, and those slowdowns are going to last until Unser. But other than that, everything looks good here in town. North of the city between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, I-25 looks good in both directions there. And south of town between Albuquerque and Los Lunas, no problems in either direction.
Welcome to Total Wine and More. I'm firing up the grill for burgers and want to impress the neighbors. You'll love this Cabernet with your burgers. Wow, great price. Find what you love what you find at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Imagine living in total comfort this winter with warm, clean, healthy air. The Halo LED actively seeks out and removes dust, dander, germs, odors, allergens, mold, and is proven to kill 99.9% of viruses in the air and even on surfaces. Keep your family breathing healthy and happy. Call Daniels today at 898-8860. 898-8860.
How many of you have pets? Now think about how lucky you are to have such a sweet little pet in your life. But unfortunately, there are countless pets out there that don't have a home to call their own. However, Bob's from Skechers is trying to change that. With every purchase of adorable Bob's footwear, apparel, or pet accessories, Skechers makes a donation to Petco Love. And with your help, we've already saved the lives of over 1 million pets and donated over $7 million. Find Bob's at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, select Petco locations, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Head to Blake's Lottaburger this morning, tomorrow morning, and every morning. Your tummy and taste buds will thank you. Your choice of 7 amazing burritos, 2 breakfast sandwiches, and great coffee are waiting for you. Blake's Lottaburger, a lot of great breakfast served until 11 a.m.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like
1 minute.
trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first.
By 20.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
Now batting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is 2 Men On.
And you're up.
Lee and Fred Slow.
6 o'clock. From the live chat, friend of the show, Craig, is worried about the Patriots' offensive plans this year. Judge and Patricia as OC candidates. No thanks. The dynasty days are over. Yeah, they were over when Tom Brady left.
Mm-hmm.
It was not Bill Belichick. It was Tom Brady.
As both. It was both of them together.
I think that Tampa Bay championship proved that.
The Bills will run away with the division, but Patriots probably get another wild card this year.
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no. If they don't win the division, they're out of there. The AFC is too tough.
I agree that the AFC is too tough.
Yeah.
Tyreek and the Dolphins, you're going to take second place?
Nah, I think.
Oh, everyone from the West.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The division winners and then the AFC West is going to the playoffs.
Yep.
Toxicology came back on Dwayne Haskins. You boys see this?
I did, unfortunately.
You see this, Rob?
No, I didn't.
0.24.
Whoa.
That is 3 times the legal limit.
Dwayne Haskins, former quarterback for the Washington Commanders, sadly lost his life. That was very recent. I thought I had the date right here.
It's still fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was right here in front of me. It is not.
It's like a couple of months ago.
So obviously there was some conversation about him and kind of some of the decisions he's made in his life. And he was walking alongside the highway, being out of gas, it was claimed, which it'd be hard for me to argue that. I don't know how that would not be true.
Yeah.
But in an inebriated state to where his blood alcohol level was 0.24. So that would be 0.8 is the legal limit. That's my understanding.
Correct.
Yep.
So that's like almost 3 times.
Correct.
If you're going to get that drunk, don't run across an interstate.
Oh my God. Don't be near a car. Don't get in your car.
Another situation that could have been avoided with an Uber. It's hard for me to hear these stories of young millionaires just not getting a car.
Right.
Get a Uber, get a Lyft. Your team has a private driving service.
The team stopped doing that. The NFLPA does it now, though.
Yeah. Either way.
I Ubered home Friday night. You know why? Don't care about $30.
Yep.
At all. Here's a little bit of a narrative I'm going to run by you, Rob.
What's up?
Kind of the story from the Commanders was he was coming home from an early morning workout. That was the story they were spinning. How you feel about that?
Oh man, that's wrong. Well, I was going to talk about the wife. Now you throw that on top of it. Everyone was lying.
That wasn't his wife in the car.
No, but the wife did make the 911 call.
Yeah.
I believe she knew. Then the other lady knew. Then the Commanders knew, and they still lied about everything, knowing this was going to come out.
Is this the last straw for Snyder?
No.
He's gotten away with so much.
Snyder's going nowhere.
He is because he stole money from his fellow billionaires. That's going to get him out. Not this stuff.
If anything will get him out, it's that, because it's money. All this other stuff when it comes to just being a good person and all this, they don't care.
I think we're just so desensitized to his antics. It's like when Elon Musk does something stupid on Twitter, or Donald Trump says something crazy. Dan Snyder does something controversial. Like, we're like, oh, again?
That's him.
Oh, he gonna get slapped on the wrist for this again? Get away with this again?
Look, people aren't gonna like this, but that's what you get when you're rich. That's a part of it. Get over it. That's how I used to be one of those people to be like, these guys are getting away. Get rich so you can do it. That's it.
That's it.
You don't have the same privileges of rich people, so stop trying to think they are supposed to live their lives like us brokies. They don't live that life.
The sorry people is who you're talking about.
Yes.
We're the sorry people.
Yeah. That's the hierarchy of life.
You know what's interesting about my life, like financially? I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
I pay my bills. I got some spending money. Here's the thing. I'm super broke.
Yeah.
But I'm not. But I'm super broke.
Mm-hmm. In the scheme of things.
If you want to count my house, I have like negative money.
I don't even have to go that far. Just count my pockets.
You broke guys. Okay. Maybe you only got $20 in your account. I have negative 94,000.
What I'm about to say is going to be sad, not going to be surprising. Everyone kind of thought this was the narrative out of the gate.
Yes.
And there was an effort made to make it not the narrative.
Remember the media guy who they attacked?
Gil Brandt.
Who said it?
Mm-hmm.
This guy has been this since I've known him, since
said he had
college,
a death wish.
Since all of this. And everybody was like, oh, it is so insensitive. When does the truth be what it is? Just because someone lost their life, but if that's the truth, you should be able to speak it.
Well, and
that's the thing. That's serious.
There's a person in my life who I won't name on this radio show, who, as a young adult, hit a child running into the street chasing a ball, like that classic situation you learn about driving,
right?
And that child did not live. And this person in my life has lived with that burden forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like no criminal anything, no sort of, this is an accident. The person driving this truck that hit Dwayne Haskins, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I get it. It's good that Dwayne didn't hit anyone with his car and kill anyone. But like,
you still have a victim.
Forever.
Yep.
It's just a rich tragedy.
Yeah. When is the right moment to release that information? Like, how exhaustive do you have to be on your research into the event?
Well, my thing is
wait for like police records to be.
My thing is you don't say anything until the facts are there.
Yes.
Like it's okay to say condolences and all this, but to build the character up to where you know that it's not, because what's going to happen is the truth's going to come out and everyone's going to be stupid.
You say this all the time, Van. You just say, I need more data.
Yep.
Like, and I think, and that's tough with the 24-hour get out in front of it news cycle, to where it's not, we don't know yet, but we're sad. You should be able to
There we
say,
go. Yeah.
we don't know yet, but we're sad.
Because the life is lost. You're going to be sad. But as far as the specifics and all that, like that's where I didn't like that.
You know, everyone sitting at this table has a good sense of humor.
Sure.
And everyone sitting at this table knows about, well, what's really too soon? Is it too soon to make a joke? Probably not. Is it too soon to assault someone's character without the knowledge of the event? Always.
I agree.
That is always too soon.
And, you know, Gil Brandt, who caught some heat, he's with the NFL channel on Sirius, he was saying stuff about his character. And it's like, okay, caught some heat. Now, if the Redskins, if the Commanders were to be like, hey, late last night, 3 times the legal limit, Dwayne Haskins was trying to play Frogger in low light. You're like, well, that's too soon. Like, we don't know enough yet.
Yeah.
And that's, you don't have to go that dramatic to the light, but same way, you don't just make up a lie. You don't fabricate an entire story.
Yeah.
Because then you end up where we're currently at. Also, this accident happened at like 6 a.m. Like, the three of us, I'm not going to say we're professional level, but the three of us can go.
Yes.
The three of us
They often do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm literally paying for it right now because we celebrate
Friday
hard.
and Sunday.
Yes.
Warrior Boys out.
Yes.
And if you're going to be at 0.24 at 6 a.m., that means you were greater than 0.3 at 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
That is correct.
Or even midnight.
Even midnight.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You think Dan Snyder's out? Or do you think this has any sort of impact on those conversations that the owners are currently having about moving him out? But that's all just the money stuff, right?
Yeah, this has nothing to do with it. They're gonna he's Teflon Dan.
He's had scandal after scandal after scandal and got away with everything.
Yeah.
It's like every year this happens, they talk about getting rid of him. But now I think they actually will because he messed with their money. Having nothing to do with the weird sex stuff.
Right.
Having nothing to do to mismanagement or ripping off season ticket holders. Having nothing to do with the Haskins cover up. Having nothing to do with the email gate. He messed with their money. That's when you're out. You're out of the club.
Yeah, that's when they draw the line.
You can't be in the club anymore.
Yeah.
That's the rule of the club. We don't mess with our money. We don't hire Colin Kaepernick back. There's two things. There's two rules. There's two rules of NFL owner club.
There's something too about like the player aspect and the ownership aspect, because I don't know what Dwayne Haskins drives. I have no idea. I promise you, it's nicer than what we drive.
Got to be nicer than my Prius.
Yeah, got to be
very,
nice.
very low bar.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's really nice? My 2015 Chevy Colorado gets me around town. It's got fuel efficiency. I can lug things. It ain't a $200,000 sports car, because you know that's what he had. And that's the thing with at this level where it's like you never stop trying to like go over. Like, you got a $200,000 sports car, you want to drive your $200,000 sports car. That's why you don't call that Uber service you were talking about.
No, you got to be seen in that.
Yeah.
And he was in Miami.
That's a good point.
You come on now.
Florida's ice hockey team recently left Miami to go to Tampa Bay. We'll talk about how they took a little bit of Miami with them. We're 2 men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinion Coffee. We play on Team I-9. We started our days at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. Spend our evenings at Hollow Spirits. And I'm drinking a little bit of coffee right here, please. Tastes a little bit better with some Teller vodka, and I promise you it would.
Oh, yes, sir.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Well, things right now in the metro are looking really good. I-25 and I-40 are both moving up to speed. The river crossings look good as well, headed west on Paseo, Alameda, and Montano. North of town between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, I-25 looks good in both directions. And south of the city between Albuquerque and Los Lunas, no problems in either direction there. JPR Construction Supply not only sells rebar, but now fabricates rebar too. JPR also carries concrete vibrators and stamps, power trowels and plate tampers for sale or rent, and they deliver. JPR in Rio Rancho and Albuquerque. Contact them at jprnm.com. This report is sponsored by JPR Incorporated. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
The Golden State Warriors, they hit a home run at the bottom of the first round with Jordan Poole. And I'm like, how did they find that diamond in the rough? Well, that's kind of what they do. And we've had this conversation about how to build a team, right? And I think they are the model. I think, period, they are the model of the National Basketball Association. I think it's been pretty special what you're watching.
Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
When some people peek under the hood, their first thought is, what's all this? You may as well be asking them to translate hieroglyphics in the Valley of Kings. If, on the other hand, you know automotive inside and out, from starter to tailpipe, good news. We're not looking for translators, but we need great mechanics like you.
If you have 5 years experience working service space, Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair is hiring. Simply email your resume with contact info to leonardtire@aol.com. Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair has the career you are looking for.
Hey, I'm Ariana. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Southwest Salad is when I take a bite, it's like, wow, I'm getting a punch from the roasted corn. I'm getting a kick from the spicy chicken. It's just great.
Hi, this is Tori. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the avocado lime dressing. It adds to the chicken, the bacon, and the roasted corn. It takes the salad to a whole nother level.
Order a salad for delivery on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. N72. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
The National Education Association of New Mexico, a union of teachers and school staff, believes every child deserves to learn at a school that inspires their imagination, cultivates their curiosity, and ensures a fulfilling life. Public schools should provide all our students with small class sizes and one-on-one attention. NEA New Mexico asks you to join us so together we can end the teacher and staff shortage and invest in our public education system once and for all. Sponsored by NEA New Mexico.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and Navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole in one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary. How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV.
You can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
There's nothing like hearing the songs you love on local radio with no subscriptions and no monthly fees. But there's a new bill in Congress that could stop the music. If passed, this bill would tax your local radio stations simply to play the music you love. Text LOCAL to 52886 and ask Congress to support local radio stations. Help us keep you connected to the music, local news, weather, and traffic that you need each day. This message for National Association of Broadcasters.
New Mexico's Sports Authority, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Animal.
We are 12 short minutes away from Jessica Armillo joining us. She's the Regional Personal Training Manager at New Mexico Sports and Wellness. We're going to talk about the 3 trailer loads of donations that they brought this past Saturday to your boys. All right, boys. I work at a radio show. I work at a radio station. I don't work at a rumor mill like you two, constantly spreading rumors.
Where are we going with this one?
Rumor has it that Florida Panthers players were out partying in Tampa strip clubs till 3 a.m. the night before their big game, which I guess would have been yesterday. Yes. Yes, they were. This is not a rumor. This is 100% what should happen when you're an NHL player. They got to get their scoring up. Oh, gosh.
What's the problem?
They didn't play till the next night, right?
Don't matter. It's the night before, Van. Gotta get rest.
Okay, I have
7 Eastern.
I have
5 o'clock.
I have a question, you guys.
Is it about getting your power play? I'm sorry. Is it about getting your PP up?
If I walk into a strip club, I would not know if anyone was a hockey player. How did they know?
Beards and broken teeth.
How did they know?
When you got
I can't identify but 3 hockey players.
12 fit dudes with beards over 6'3".
And chipped like chiclets right in the front.
Everyone is missing 1 tooth.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
And also whenever they run their like debit cards, like at the ATM that charges you $10 every time you take cash out, they have those weird Russian letters on their
yeah. Yeah. They're like, okay, Mr. I'm not trying this. Here's your card.
But doesn't all of those have Putin's face on them anyway?
Yes.
It's like, is this correct? Your name doesn't have any vowels, sir.
The guys who get mad at Van for wearing a yellow top and blue shorts, they're like, that's a little too Ukraine, bro.
Hey, we're Tampa Bay Lightning. We play on the same team. You are Ukraine. I am Russia. It is fine. We are friends on ice. We are friends at strip club.
For now.
Dance on me.
And they're going to sweep this thing.
And they should say that's the reason why.
Yeah. Actually, here's the plot twist you boys didn't think about. Who's the best player on the Lightning? Patrick Maroon, probably. Patrick Maroon's like, hey guys, I'll get the cover. Just go hang out all night. That's the move.
Yeah.
Send them.
Breaking news.
Oh, please.
Florida Panthers just acquire James Harden.
Oh, okay.
He's going to tell them where the real strip clubs are.
Yeah, let me show you boys how to do this.
Get out of the Spearmint Rhino, fellas.
They don't care. These players don't care. They're going to get swept. They don't care. They don't care at all. Hey, we don't care about the captain. We don't care about the locker room. We don't care about the coach. We, for 100%, don't care about the fan base. Let's go. Here's the thing. I'm actually on their side about this. I also don't.
Oh, an adult gets to do what he wants with his free time?
Yeah.
How novel.
You just lose three in a row. You just lose 3 in a row. You're like, okay.
You got to switch it up somehow.
Got to make the best of it.
Yes. You're not going to turn your hat inside out. Go to the strip club. Get a rally dance. Forget your stupid monkey.
Update. There's 11 minutes and 15. Get your stupid monkey. There's 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second period, and the Tampa Bay Lightning are up 1-0 against the Florida Panthers, and they're going to sweep this thing.
Yeah.
Wait. Good for you guys. You made it pretty far. I'm talking about at the club. 3 a.m. is pretty good.
I was asked to leave an establishment Friday night. And when I was asked to leave with an unnamed friend of the show, at the end I thought, this is the most polite way you could ask people to leave. Like, this is very kind. It is 3 a.m. I'm very sorry I'm still here. Why are there no Ubers in town? I pay $10 for bonus Uber, like the movie to the front of the line Uber. I still couldn't get an Uber.
Because they don't want to pick anybody up from downtown at 3 a.m.
It's so funny you're saying this.
Yeah.
I hoofed it past Broadway and Central.
Came through.
And then it came through.
Yeah. Yep.
Friend of the show, who will remain unnamed, says, you got to hoof it past Broadway and Central.
He knew the protocols.
Yeah. Also, Broadway and Central at 3 a.m. is not the Central that I'm regularly familiar with. This is Mad Max stuff.
I'm trying to think. Broadway and Central.
This is the walk.
Oh, yeah.
The walk from...
You got to go past the bus station. You got to go underneath the bridge.
I learned who runs Bartertown.
Yeah?
Friday night. And it was Master Blaster. He is the one who runs Bartertown.
Okay. You're Thunderdoming it when you walk under that bridge.
100% you're Thunderdoming it. Couple quick minutes on Heat Celtics. Miami's up 2-1. They're going to go up 3-1. My boys are done. I don't think Boston's got it in them. How do you feel about that?
I like Boston's chances. No Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler's limping.
Literally no loss with Tyler Hero being out.
I was going to say, he hasn't done a thing.
He's terrible.
I will kindly disagree. I picked the Celtics, but here I am shortchanging the Heat, the best record in their conference.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed. Been doubting them all year. Been talking smack about them all year. They're not that good, but here they are again.
They don't have a lot of star power, but they put it together and play great. Miami, yeah.
No, you stop. They have everyone's father.
Like who?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy.
Arguably the best two-way player in all of basketball.
He's about to end up in that Charles Barkley conversation, though, and I'm dead serious. If he don't win a ship, he's forever the dude who'd never won a ship because he's that good.
Hey, big kudos to Jimmy Butler, though, for doing it himself. Not just joining an already established team and trying to do the big 3 thing like everyone else is doing.
Every team that's gotten rid of him or traded him got way worse as soon as he left.
Hey, when he left the Bulls, like I was low key heartbroken because I was where I grew. I grew up in East St. Louis. Like the Bulls were my squad.
Right.
Jimmy Butler was my father. He's in Miami. He has to hang out with that loser Tyler Hero, who sucks.
Tyler Hero has the best looking shot that doesn't go in. Every time he shoots, I'm like, oh, that is beautiful. It's going in. No.
Like he could do instructional videos.
Yeah.
But then you edit.
Yeah, there you go. Don't show the finished product of it. Nah, man, this series, it seems like every big name player is getting hurt. I got to go with Miami. They win it tonight. What, they go up 3-1?
3-1.
Yeah, I think they do it.
And you can't come back from 3-1 if you're Jason Tatum because your back hurts from carrying your team in the first 2 games or first 3 games.
I think Boston evens it out tonight.
Well, Tatum had a horrible game last game.
That's why he's going to switch it up.
Yeah, you think?
So he got a shoulder, and I don't think people are talking about it enough.
Yeah, and it's a shooting shoulder.
And kinesio tape's not real. I know people subscribe to it. We can talk to Jessica Armillo about that. It's not a real thing. It doesn't do anything.
Well, if I saw it, look, and this is funny. They were talking about this because I was thinking the same thing. If I see someone with that tape, I'm attacking where the tape is at. You're hurt. I'm hitting you. Elbows,
sure.
All of that.
Quit advertising where I'm
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's like a fashion statement to show that where you're hurt.
It's an accessory.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people might disagree.
Well, we'll ask Jessica Armillo, of the head trainer regionally for Sports and Wellness, when she comes on and talk about her big donations she made to the fire relief that we did this past weekend. You think kinesio tape's real?
For some people.
No.
Yeah.
You're literally messing with me right now.
Man,
I've heard people have good results.
Yeah. I just think it looks cool for some people.
That's how I feel too.
I do. I really think.
First off, it definitely looks cool. Like, it looks really cool.
Especially if you don't have like tats.
Yeah.
And if you got a beer belly, that doesn't look good.
Well, just tape it up.
Tape it up to move up.
No, it's bellies look better with tattoos. We know that. If you
lift.
If
If
you put a tattoo on your belly, it looks great.
if your Facebook profile picture is evidence enough. Robert Buck D. Gibson.
You just put a tattoo on it and everybody loves it.
According to WebMD, which I feel like is relatively respected.
Pretty legit.
Kinesio tape. It's a big hype, not a big help. There you go.
Okay.
No way. That's what you found.
Kinesio tape for athletes. Big help or big hype? It says right here. Lots of evidence lacking.
See?
There's not been conclusive scientific or medical evidence to confirm the exclusive.
That's cool, man. That's what it is.
To be fair.
I
mean, WebMD said I had cancer like 5 different times. So I don't know if that's the online resource that we need right now.
You're right. Last time I looked, I had 4 days to live, and that was 14 years ago.
You're doing so good.
I literally think Kinesio tape was created here in Albuquerque.
It is.
Really? It is.
Oh, you're about to get some hate.
I am.
Oh, you should have thought about that.
505
Look how I put it
0610.
I agree with him, and look how I put it back on him. Yeah, Fred, you're crazy.
Kinesio tape now infused with red chili. I'm not joking. That's on the website.
No, it's not.
All right. Okay. This is bad radio because no one can see this.
Oh, I saw it.
That was true.
No way.
Okay.
Okay. All of that is out of the window.
Get the healing powers of red chili. Step right up.
It's just like mentholatum, right? There's like chili latum. You got capsaicinatum.
Bro, that can't be real, man.
Dog.
That cannot be real.
KinesiOtape.com.
Oh, man.
I'm not trying to shame anyone's business or passion for Kinesio tape.
I'm just going to look up Kinesio tape red chili.
Limited edition red chili tape.
Red chili tiger balm.
I'd be into that. I would try it the once.
Punch a chili.
Kinesio Classic limited edition red chili.
All right, we're taking this into our conversation with Jessica Armillo whenever we get back.
It's true.
She did a heck of a job with donations this past week. And thank you to Sports and Wellness. We're going to highlight that. We're 2 men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinion Coffee. Playing Team I-9. We started our days at the YMCA Central New Mexico. Spend our evenings at Hollow Spirits and enjoy a little televodka when I get a chance there, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer affects us all, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your challenge for this September 24th event, and every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details right now online at lobocancerchallenge.org.
Hi, Jeanette here with Highland Rental. Since taking over ownership, it's been my mission to provide reliable equipment to our customers and continue with our excellent customer service. In 2022, we are pleased to provide several new tillers and mowers, to name a few. Think of us for your rental needs, and don't forget, we offer excellent service and repair for most small engine equipment. Come see us today. We're located at 8702 Manal Boulevard Northeast, open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 4. Call 505-293-4100 or visit our website at highlandrental.net. I'll see you soon.
At 303, we're always chasing perfection. Graphene nanospray coating changed the game for anyone who wants the ultimate protection in no time. Now the new Graphene Detailer takes it to another level. Use it to boost protection, shine, and slickness between washes. Level up your detailing game with Graphene nanospray coating and the new Graphene Detailer from 303. Available now at Advance Auto Parts, AutoZone, and select Walmart locations.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mom. How did Jordan's interview go?
I'm not sure. Your brother isn't home yet. Oh, one sec. Someone's at the door.
Are you Mrs. Lewis?
Yes?
Mrs. Lewis, I'm Officer Taylor. Your son was in a crash and has died.
What?
He wasn't wearing his seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle.
No. No.
Mom, is everything okay? Mom, answer.
Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
O'Reilly.
Don't
miss out on Clean Car Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. If your car is ready for a spring cleaning, stop by for great deals on everything you need to keep it looking like new, including Mother's California Gold Wash and Wax, just $5.99 for a 64-ounce bottle. That's a $5 savings. Visit the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts today or shop O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out...
Jessica's standing by.
Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Hey, I'm Ariana. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Southwest Salad is when I take a bite, it's like, wow, I'm getting a punch from the roasted corn. I'm getting a kick from the spicy chicken. It's just great.
Hi, this is Tori. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the avocado lime dressing. It adds to the chicken, the bacon, and the roasted corn. It takes the salad to a whole nother level.
Order a salad for delivery on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. N72. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
Do you think you have COVID-19? Are you suffering from symptoms like cough, fever, shortness of breath, sore throat, or chills? Knowing if you have COVID can help you seek proper treatment and prevent the virus from spreading to your family and community. You should get tested if you have symptoms of COVID-19 or have been in close contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19. Don't wait. Find a test near you at findatestnm.org. That's findatestnm.org.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9
And you're up.
M610, the sports animal.
Back on the program. This ain't so bad, Michael. This week when we have a special guest like Jessica Armillo, the regional personal training manager for sports and wellness, and also New Mexico Highlands alum, former basketball player, 5'7", senior guard. I don't know if it's not a senior anymore, obviously. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
We this past weekend met at Cottonwood Mall in a big donation drive to help those that were affected by the Hermit's Peak fire in northern New Mexico. And you have a strong connection in northern New Mexico. And obviously through the avenue that is sports and wellness, you guys did a big donation drive all week. And then you handed it over to us. Big thank you to you, Jessica. There we go.
Well, thank you guys. That's amazing.
Talk a little bit about the drive at Sports and Wellness and talk about that decision and bringing it over to us at the Cumulus Cluster and allowing us to give it to the Salvation Army and help some people.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a huge connection between myself and Las Vegas, New Mexico. I was actually born and raised there and was lucky enough to play basketball for Highlands for a few years, and I actually coached there. And so with everything that has transpired up north with the fires, my family actually had to evacuate their home there in Camp Luna. And so what we decided to do is do some type of drive with all 5 locations with sports and wellness. And our members are just absolutely amazing. What they are able to bring in, I think we probably had 7 to 10 truckloads of any type of donation. And it was really neat. Alex Dean, he is with the National Guard out of Santa Fe. And it was, his idea to do it at River Point. And I said, you know what, let's do it at all 5 clubs. And Sports and Wellness did nothing but help organize and support. So we had all of these donations at the clubs and kind of got stuck there for a moment because we had too many donations. And that's a great problem to have. So with your guys' help, we were able to take over the remaining donations, and you guys were able to do an amazing job and take that up to Las Vegas. And we're just so thankful and grateful for you guys.
You spending some significant time up there and having family there. Can you talk about the resilience and the spirit of northern New Mexico?
Yeah, I mean, it's unlike anything. Obviously born and raised there, and knowing that type of culture and the family and the friends that I have, it's just a bond that pretty much will never be broken. And, you know, I laugh with my cousins all the time. No matter how many times we fight or get on each other's nerves, we know for a fact that we'll always have that bond of being from northern New Mexico. And, you know, when something like this happens, it was really neat to see everybody come together and just support each other, no matter what it was that they need or will need in the upcoming months, because we know this is not over. You know, things burn down, and some people are left with nothing. And to have the support, you know, from the middle school and having people bring in things, and you know, I was watching some live feeds just so I could stay updated, because I'm obviously here in Albuquerque, but the culture, the community is unlike anything you'll ever experience, and especially when tragedy happens, really need to see everybody come together.
Well, like you said, you guys did have a lot of donations and you had more than enough, but I do want you to talk about how we don't want people to stop giving, because like you said, you never know when things are still needed, even though you may have gotten a lot of donations. Can you tell the people about, you know, not giving up, not saying, okay, we've reached the goal and we're done, we're at the finish line?
Absolutely. You know, these families have been in northern New Mexico for generations and generations. And some of these families, this is all that they had. And it is gone. It's lost forever. On top of that, you know, you have the emotional part of it, the memories, the photos, all of those things are gone. And these donations that keep coming in are going to help them get to that next place in their life, wherever that might be, whether it's up north or they have to pick up and move and start a brand new life. You know, so donations such as clothes, pillows, blankets, obviously food and drink is always welcome, but you know, some of these people don't have anything left. And that's why it's so important to understand that these donations need to keep coming. You don't understand what it does for people physically, but emotionally, to know that they have things coming in on a regular basis when they do run out of shampoo and conditioner, when it's hot or it's cold, they just need different things. And if we can continue to bring anything that they need, it's just going to go a long way to help with the recovery process. You know, not only the physical things, but the mental and emotional part of it.
Joining us on the program, Jessica Armillo. She's the regional personal training manager for Sports and Wellness, which is a health club here in town. Also, former guard at New Mexico Highlands University. Play a little basketball, Vance.
All
Yeah,
right.
a little basketball player. So, so of those donations, how many trailer loads did you bring to us on Saturday?
On Saturday, Sean, our general manager over at River Point, I think he brought over about 6 truckloads.
There we go.
And then from High Point, we brought over, my car was full. I couldn't even see out the windows. And then one of my best friends and a member at Sports and Wellness, Tanya Skinner, she's a teacher at Eisenhower. We used her truck, and that was filled to the top as well.
Here's the tie, boys. Sean Gale over there at River Point. Mm-hmm. Highlands alum, played a little football over there at the university. That's what I'm talking about.
And a theme here.
There's the tie there, right? That's what it's about. Because that's kind of the thing in the university. New Mexico Highlands University sets you up for success, right? So once you get into that professional world and that working world, you have that network to help. And how fortunate we were to be able to help you. As far as your call to action for the members of your health club, Jessica, how has that gone over? How have you reached out, and what has the response been? Is it a couple big donors, or is it everyone bringing a little?
This is really neat to see, because we did some flyers, we did some social media posts, and then one of my clients, I was telling him what was going on. He had no idea that I was from Las Vegas. And I told him, you know, we're putting together this donation drive to send up things to Las Vegas. And he said, well, I'm canceling my session and I'm going to head over to Costco to grab a few things. And I'm like, no, you can't cancel your session. He's like, oh, I am. So he took off to Costco. He bought a few things and brought them to the table. And that's what started. It was having these donations in front. When people first walked in, there was a sign explaining to our members exactly what we were doing. And from there, it just continued day after day after day. Even when we picked up the first load, people were like, can we drop off donations? I said, absolutely. So they just kept on coming. So that's how it happened. It was spreading the word, talking to people, letting them know exactly what was going on and why we were doing this, and, support fellow New Mexicans. And our members, absolutely amazing. Sports and Wellness, as a company, I've worked for them for 8 years, and they have been nothing but supportive to events or things that have happened here in New Mexico.
Let's keep the spirit of giving moving along. Where can the friends of the show get information on how to help, and where can they go to help?
Well, they can continue to drop off donations at all of our locations. Just talk to our general managers. You can also reach out to me, and I have my email, a business card. You can go onto our website and let me know. I'd be more than happy to meet you at any of the clubs and pick up those donations.
Jessica, thank you so very much for being you. Thank you so very much for helping the communities that surround Las Vegas, New Mexico. Any final words before we cut you loose?
Not at all. Just thank you all for your support. And Sports and Wellness is here to continue to take those donations so that we can send them up to Vegas. And then, to you guys, thank you for getting those donations there for everybody else. There was tons of people that were dropping off these donations. But thank you guys. Huge shout out to you and your support for Northern New Mexico.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Jessica Armijo.
Great.
Let's ride.
All right. Thank you, guys.
She's excellent. You guys know, I have how long have I been with Highlands now? Almost a year, almost a full year.
Sure.
And you guys know how quickly I just acclimated to the community up there. It is intimate and it is personal.
Yeah.
And the fellowship of Las Vegas, New Mexico being a small town, but it is just, I don't know, filled with a lot of support and a lot of love.
I didn't know before I met you. I didn't know I knew so many people that went to Highland.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I never knew it. I never understood it, but things like this, you understand, wow, this is a small community. It really is, that loves to help out. Everyone thinks, hey, we're in Albuquerque, it's up there.
We're on an island here.
Yeah, it's not like that at all.
No.
Nope.
Also, full transposure, I know Jessica real well on the personal level too. I worked at Sports and Wellness for a lot of years.
Right.
And the membership at Sports and Wellness is a little bit different. It's not like the YMCA. It's not like your corner club. It's definitely not like one of those strip mall. There are people there who are a little more affluent. That's the way to say it.
Sure.
And if you're going to hit a base of people who are willing to help people, those are the people with the means to do it.
Yeah.
And so thank you to them for being a part of that. And thank you to Jessica for thinking of us when it came to helping out. Whenever we get back, today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of bullying, boys. It's the I-9 varsity of bullying. Okay.
All right.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Need to hire? Need Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sportsman. It's sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Luka Doncic and the Mavs are down 3-0 in the Western Conference Finals, which leaves the Mavs to look back and wonder, how are they going to help Luka get over the hump? He scored 40 last night, but that doesn't seem to even help. They're 2-6 in the postseason when he reaches 40 points. How does one fit in with such a ball-dominant player? Something's got to change in Dallas. Maybe perhaps Luka himself. I'm Andrew Perloff.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. When you're hurt in a car wreck, time matters. The amount of time it takes you to call for help, the amount of time it takes you to get medical treatment, and the amount of time it takes you to call an attorney can all affect the value of your case. We have a team of professionals and a network of experts who are waiting to begin working on your case the moment you call. The faster you call us, the faster we can get you all the money you deserve. In a wreck, need a check? Call Literal Row Injury Attorney today at 544-4444. We're available 24/7.
Can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
Sire, how does fetching your lunch help my career as a stonemason?
Well, how else are you going to learn?
By stonemasoning, maybe?
Good one.
Throughout history, people have always been undervalued at work. Search salary by major at monster.com or download the app.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well,
trying to find a needle in a haystack? Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Grilling never smelled so good. Introducing new Kingsford Signature Flavors. Made with 100% real spices, Kingsford Signature Flavors flavor boosters can be added to any pre-lit charcoal or bought pre-mixed with Kingsford charcoal briquettes to add a whole new rich, full-bodied flavor and aroma to your cookout. For flavor you can see, smell, and taste. New Kingsford Signature Flavors. Kingsford.com.
The Albuquerque Isotopes are back in town Tuesday to
30.
Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers. On Wednesday, the first 500 fans will receive Isotopes baseball card team sets, courtesy of iRepair NM. Then spend Memorial Day weekend at the lab as the Isotopes are giving away camouflage hats, jerseys, and launching fireworks. Albuquerque Isotopes Baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I have about 7 minutes. You're up.
We're going to be live from Hollow Spirits this week. They did their soft opening last week, and then that new patio van upstairs, they did like a rooftop, whatever. It's actually the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It is very cool.
But I think we're going to try to get out there Thursday because we're not going to be able to get out there Friday because we got the Isotopes game.
Hopes, baby.
We're going to figure that out. You're joining us on Friday, right?
Yes, I will be there.
You got a big weekend. What do you got going on this week?
Man, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm doing a Camp Enchantment comedy show benefit. That is Wednesday night at Rebel.
Okay.
And then Saturday we have the Comedy Gong Show 4.
Oh,
that is going down at Fusion Comedy Cellar.
That'll be good.
These are very fun.
These are funny.
They are fun. The people don't have to be funny because them in themselves not being funny makes it funny.
Very funny.
Correct.
Yes, it's weird how that works.
And then we rip on them.
And that comes into the bullying conversation we're just talking about.
Also, are you doing your reverse roast set? You're not going to do that? We need to just do a reverse roast something. I feel like if we did
that's gold.
Is are people doing that?
You know what? They have they call them compliment battles. They do compliment battles.
Okay.
I've seen a few of these. They do them at the world famous Comedy Store in the Belly Room.
Nice.
So they'll do a roast battle and then they'll do a compliment battle.
I'm into that.
And they're hilarious.
Connect with I9 Sports, League Office 280 at i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. Today's I9 varsity is the varsity of bullying. Okay, boys? You want me to lead or you guys want to lead?
This could get real interesting.
Yeah, I got to follow your lead because I don't know where we're going with this.
Lord of the Flies. So it's important to know that if you bully properly, that you'll be able to rise to the top of the hierarchy, Lord of the Flies-esque, and then lead a fellow group of misfit kids who are displaced and not be eaten. So there you go, Lord of the Flies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today on my I9 varsity of bullying, I'm going to go with a bull terrier.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, bull terrier. They're known for their long egg-shaped head with erect and pointed ears and small triangular eyes.
What type of ears?
Erect.
Ah, okay.
Pointed.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a famous person that gets bullied here a lot by Fred
Vitale.
Robert Pattinson as Batman. You have bullied him mercifully.
Yeah.
Since that movie's come out.
Yeah, he's got it coming. Got to come in for sure.
Look, Batman's not supposed to have that haircut.
Batman shouldn't be bullied, but you do it so well.
Yeah.
How do you bully Batman?
Well, Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson as Batman is the only Batman who's made Boy Wonder look cool.
And it continues.
Dazed and Confused for me is a proper type of bullying. I'm a big fan of the paddling. I'm a big fan of everything Matthew McConaughey. As far as films that are based solely around the world of bullying, put Dazed and Confused in my top varsity.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Next on my I-9 varsity of bullying, these boys like to bully around, and I'm talking about the American Pit Bull Terrier.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Very family friendly. They got a bad rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not their fault that, some abusive dog fighters took them under their wing.
All right.
Great dogs. American Pit Bull Terrier.
There you go.
I'm going to go with the reason why I bullied people.
Low self-esteem.
No.
Oh.
Because I had a lot of things you could bully me about, so I had to get out in front of the train.
There it is.
I'm going to go with Johnny from Karate Kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid was also on my list.
Johnny was poor. Johnny had nothing, so he had to bully.
Daniel stole his girlfriend. This is not bullying.
Yes, well, I'm doing it the way the masses look at it, because if without the follow-up to Karate Kid, we didn't know all this stuff. We ran with the narrative.
No, from the film.
We ran with the narrative. When we were younger, we didn't look at it as like, oh, Johnny.
Okay.
We were like, he's a bully. But when you get older, now you look at it that way.
Danny moved to town and stole his girlfriend right away.
He did.
That's not bullying. He had it coming.
The loser didn't know how to sweep.
Yeah, duh. Take a point, lose a point.
A broom or a leg.
So that's my contribution. You bully, even though it wasn't, but we were perceived as him being a bully because he really didn't have nothing.
Bully Ray Dudley is half of the Dudley boys, and he's arguably the better of the Dudley boys because at some point there was like 10 or 12 of them. So I'm going to go with Bully Ray Dudley, who regularly would tell in a bullying fashion Devon to get the tables. So there you go, Bully Ray Dudley.
I'm glad you told me about that person. I didn't know who that was. Next on my I-9 varsity of bullying, I'm going to go with the just a bulldog. They're ridiculous, stupid faces, and they get drool everywhere, and they're so adorable, and their little snouts. They're so cute when they just bully around. It's adorable.
I'm going to go with one of the biggest bullies in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
Former Governor Bull Connor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Digging deep here just because I'm going to stay with the Jackie theme. Bull Connor doesn't get more bully than that.
Everyone in Rudy's life.
Okay.
See, I'm along the lines of this is Rudy's fault, okay? This is Rudy's fault.
Mr. Rudiger?
It's your fault. Sit down. Go be in the band.
Ben, you need help with this one? Or you...
Oh, you're done?
No, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Next on my I-9 varsity of bullying, we're going to go with the Bull Mastiff, the largest of all the bull breeds.
It's not a good one.
He's good with families. He's good with other dogs. And he's good with children. So, Bull Mastiff.
I don't have another one because it doesn't get any better than Bull Connor.
Okay.
Gina Davis's little sister in a league of their own.
Oh.
Went on to win the championship against old Gina Davis there in the... Now, help me understand. Was Racine the bad guy team and Rockford was the good guy team? So Racine goes on to beat Rockford, and Racine would not be able to beat Rockford if Gina Davis hadn't bullied. Was it Penny Marshall? Who was that girl? I don't know what the other girl's name was. So there you go.
Armando Christian Perez, born January 15th, 1981, helped popularize reggaeton, Latin, and crunk music. So last on my I-9 varsity is Pitbull. Pitbull.
Very good.
The rapper Pitbull.
I was like, where is he going with
Thank
this?
you.
That's a good one.
Robert, give me the last of it.
Oh, I don't have nothing else, man. The Pitbull got me.
Van?
It's Pitbull and then Bull Connor.
Van, any final words? Crack. Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
Oh, man.
The Jim Rome Show.
Let me tell you something that I am not here for today. Joker slander. I am not interested in any of that. You know, the reigning NBA MVP.